Hello, everyone. It is
Are we
the
live?
Swamp. We are live. It is the Swamp Mages, brought to you by the Swamp Mages.
Hey, welcome to the Swamp Mages. We are Swamp Mages. Uh, Tonight we are going to be playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're back at Plaguestone. We have our lovely cast of misfits. Why don't we remind everybody what we're playing real quick? Mr. Blood, what is your character?
I'll try to make things work real quick. I am Hathiel, and I'm playing an elf bard. Yeah. Currently, I'm, you know, been trying to support the team, but I've died so many times. My guys.
He lost an. He's died so much he lost an L.
I did. It was horrible, but we're gonna get through this together.
All right, and let's see here. Collision. What are you playing?
Tonight I'll be joining you as Kato, the lizard folk barbarian who specializes in healing with herbs and taking massive holes in the chest.
Awesome. I can't wait to put those holes there.
Rude.
Lala, what are you playing?
I'm playing Rima, the catfolk sorcerer, who somehow has, along with Kato's help, somehow we've managed to not TPK.
There's been a lot of herbs being shoved down people's throats. So
I'm performing battlefield surgery, and he's just stuffing people's faces with herbs. We're making
yes,
it.
making it work. Vamron, what will you be playing?
I am playing Alexander. Truly the inspiration for all of my fellow party members and the guiding light for them all. With my stylish hat and pretty cat eyes.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm brandishing that snake's tail at him next time I see him.
When you bat your eyes, you cross them, and that was hilarious. Also, clearly, the player and the character are super humble. So.
Oh, extremely.
Very humble people. All right, so where we left off, y'all just came back from the treacherous journey of Hallowed's hideout. Just bullying your way through it, killing everything, taking no damage, just wrecking shop.
Just
damn, you and I played two different games.
I felt like I got dragged.
That was me that did that. Oh, my bad. That was me that did that.
Yeah, it was you.
Those were the characters you were controlling.
So pretty much everything that he just said,
but the
backwards.
But you did successfully get through Hallowed's hideout. You found Hallowed. You got through his lockbox with no issues. And found the letter. Found out Hallowed was working for this mysterious character V. Lethally dealt with Hallowed.
He didn't give us a choice.
He really did.
I mean, it was kill or be killed at that moment. You have successfully cleared Fennec's name. You reported to Sheriff Rolf. Yeah. The town's very pleased with what they've got so far. They found the remnants. They found a wounded pig. Looked like it took a flash of light to the eyeballs, and they finished it off. And they're planning a feast for you tonight. And a mysterious elven character showed up and was asking you for help with something she called the Blight.
Well, she
apparently,
asked me, but
yes, but it was apparently affecting those wolves that you encountered entering town. Yeah, so we pretty much start today off. What is it? Early mid-morning? Mid-morning,
yeah. We did go downstairs, had a little breakfast, and talked, and then kind of some of us drifted off.
And the elven lady said she will be in town for, that she will be heading out to deal with something with the blight and ask for your help. And said she'll be in town for a little more than a week. So, where would y'all like to start today?
Well, I went upstairs, so that's where I'm at.
That's right. You were mysteriously headed upstairs away from everyone. And I think that's where we were.
Yeah.
Can't remember what everybody was actually physically doing at that moment. I know Kato was coming back to town from his hideout now. It's no longer Hallowed's hideout. It is now Kato's hideout. He lives there now.
It's a cellar attached to a cave. How could I not?
With water in it. I mean,
With
it's
water
literally,
in
I mean,
It's
and
big.
and there's some dog corpses in the other rooms in case you get hungry. It's not turnips,
There were.
I know. I went. Can't remember her name all of a sudden. Innkeeper lady. What's her
Delma.
name?
Delma.
Thanks.
You'd think you'd remember the name of somebody whose pants he was trying to get into.
No, was it?
I
I
mean,
got in those.
Yeah, he got in them.
He got in them.
I did not.
Said she was trying to.
She's giving you them looks like, how dare you?
I wear pants.
He does in fact
but-
wear pants.
I'm pretty much just still going to be recovering from the day prior.
All right.
Me personally, I'm not doing much today.
Okay.
I'm pretty much just going to be hanging around the end, just recovering from my wounds.
Okay. Just because I don't know who all actually remembers it, but you do have some cash now. We divvied that out off stream. And there is a shop in town. It is the feed mill. So you don't know what she carries. You haven't actually looked at her inventory, but she does have a shop at the feed mill. So you are licking your wounds. You are in your room. Kato and Rima. What would y'all like to do today?
Well, I'm gonna check with the group, see how everybody's doing, and if we've got no plans for today, I'm going to be making some home improvements.
Would you like to
Okay.
LP your encounter, sir?
Oh, well, absolutely. I was just giving the DM an opportunity to tell
Yep.
me what
Pass
to
it up.
Yep. We'll get to you and screw up everything you want to do momentarily. Rima, what would you like to do today?
I think Rima's gonna, given our most recent encounters, I think Rima's gonna spend some time trying to figure out if there are any medicinal property they heal themselves, because there's a lot of dangerous shit here. I'm not convinced they don't have good healing.
Medicinal property. Either you cut out or I lag.
Discord's messing up on my end for whatever reason, so they stopped and then kicked back over.
Turnips.
Medicinal property for turnips. Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what these people do for healing, because there's a lot of dangerous shit for them not to have a dedicated healer in town.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. And Kato. So pretty much when you get to the feed mill, I'm not sure if Alexander is licking his wounds at the bar or in his room, or I'm not sure of the location of Alexander right now.
Okay.
Let's find out real quick. Uh, 10 or lower, I'm at the bar. 11 up, I'm in my room. At the bar.
He is at the bar, so he will
He's at the bar, literally licking up his leg.
at
Yeah,
this at this moment. Rima is probably also at the bar. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I would have started this hunt by asking Delma if they have a healer in town, and then follow-up questions. So
Yes,
she knows everything.
that she does.
All right. Well, I'll just walk to them at the bar and tell them good morning and ask them what they're up to today.
Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna close Discord and reopen it real quick.
I see, yeah, because he's struggling.
He
I can't.
is-
I can't use the pop outs today for whatever reason. So.
Yep. So time out, everybody. We'll be 1 sec. You
Real
know,
quick,
the
real quick.
usual technical difficulties, which is also why we were slightly late today. Also, we were slightly late because I was late. So, my fault.
Technically, we're on time.
We're on time for our normal time, but we're trying to set it back to 7 o'clock. So,
Okay. So now we'll turn that back on. Okay,
And-
hopefully that helps.
they're back. All right, continue, Sir Kato.
Sorry, Kato, what'd you say?
What are you doing today?
Recovering? that got really messed me up. My arm still doesn't feel quite right.
So it's definitely the poison, huh?
I was a mix between the poison and that blade of his.
He hands you something out of his pouch and says, "Eat it."
Eat it.
Did you eat it?
I did.
Make those chewing faces again. Yes.
I've camera issues. I'm having problems with Discord myself. Okay.
It's
cool.
bitter. Oh, it's so bitter.
I didn't have any salt for the dog.
Thelma, please be a cheer and bring him something to drink.
Never thought you'd be begging for turnips, did you?
Okay, we screwed up on loot, by the way. Just mark it down. 50 more gold and runestone of shadow rune
We got the
two
shadow room.
and 2 ever burning torches.
Yeah, we have those.
I forgot about those. Ah. Now how much do I have by? Sorry.
I'm doing a gimme right now, but somebody needs to keep track of loot.
Well, like I
Like,
had
for
that written
real.
down. 50 gold pieces worth of alchemical reagents.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Not 50 gold pieces. 50 gold pieces worth of chemical.
No, because all that was when we found the receipts for the transactions. It was
Yeah.
27 gold, 37 silver receipts for those transactions for the whatever. A map to the stump, 50 gold pieces worth of alchemical reagents, a runestone of shadow, 2 ever-burning torches, and 43 gold pieces. Did we not ever divvy that stuff up?
Nope.
Oh yeah, we had all that.
Well, the
Okay,
40.
we can dig
Yeah.
it up during intermission.
I say yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that later. But-
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Well,
thought we
if
already
somebody
did
wants
that.
to go shopping, y'all might end up wanting to divvy up some of it, but we'll see.
Or after you divvy it up, you just want to throw it in the chat.
Yeah, I can do that. Real quick, Nord. What were you about to say about that 43 gold?
43 divided by 4 is at least 10 apiece. So
Oh, no, I thought you were gonna. I thought it was like not supposed to be there.
no, that's in addition to what you've already gotten. So yeah.
That's fine. I'll add up this stuff and I'll put it in chat in just a minute.
All right. All right.
How much do I heal for, Kato?
Oh, you don't. It's just good for you.
Oh,
It's like eating kale.
no wonder it was so gross. That explains the bitter taste.
Everyone in this town has a protein deficiency, okay? They've just been eating turnips.
So crunchy.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, raw kale just sounds like the worst.
You've eaten raw kale. Remember we tried it.
I know it's the worst.
It's,
Tastes bad. It was just springy and a
That-
bitch to cut up.
I'm sorry, that's my favorite interaction. Is how much? So how much do I heal for? Oh, nothing. It's just good for you.
Okay, that's
Cool. That's cool.
that's neat.
Alright, then, well, I hope you feel better. If you need anything, I'll be at our new base.
Ow. Discord messed up on me. One more
I see
time.
that.
I see that.
You just fast forward.
You
You did. I said, well, I hope you feel better. If you need anything, I'll be improving our new base.
I like how this lizard finds a
Will
cave
do.
and triangles.
Do you go upstairs to check on Halathiel, or do you pretty much say, "I'm gonna go fix up our place"?
I'm gonna go fix up our place. He doesn't remember me half the time anyway, old geezer.
I mean, he's a beautiful, young-looking old geezer, but yeah, old geezer.
Stare at wild ignition.
Okay. And for you, Delma pretty much tells you she doesn't know about anything if turnips have healing properties or not. She has no idea. But she can tell you that all the farmers' wives know at least basic medicine, and they usually take care of themselves. If anything is too intense, they can usually at least, at the very minimum, stabilize the wounds to get them a ride to town. So,
Thank you, Wolfie, for the clip. Appreciate it.
let's see here. So yeah, and that's pretty much all she has for you as far as, medicine goes. There they are. Like those guys.
Check these and going shopping.
So, Kato, just want to let you know, I saw your toes waving in the camera. Yep, those toes. It's a fungus.
Now this next week, this week is pretty much on you guys. Y'all can go as quickly or as slow as you want to. Once again, I know tonight, the only thing happening in town today that you know of is tonight they're having a feast. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool beans.
So if y'all want to fast forward to the night or the next day or whatever y'all want to do, but if
I was going to see if Athiel, do you ever come downstairs?
Nope.
Probably like later in the evening, like around, or I'd probably say like around lunchtime when
You're
we would
probably getting
normally
worried because it's been like 8 hours since I've hit on a woman yet.
Well, I was mainly because since I was pretty much staying here the whole time. It's like, okay, well, everyone normally comes back here and we get lunch. But if I don't see him, I'm like, okay, let's see if he's in his room. So after I eat, I'm going to go upstairs.
because priorities.
Priorities.
Prioritize.
And then I'll knock on his door.
Well, as you actually get up the stairs and you start walking down the way, you hear something. You hear this god-awful racket coming from down the hall. And it sounds like someone really fucking up with the bagpipes.
Run into my room real quick, grab my kukri, then just open the door.
And I am literally just sitting on my bed trying to play bagpipes. And and it's the most god awful noise. I'm like voluntarily crit failing. Oh,
Ah!
sorry. Yes.
What the hell's gotten into you? Sounds awful.
Expert
you.
tact.
I really needed that to help with my inspirational issues. Quite frankly, I'm having problems finding my muse.
Well, why?
Well, I joined with you guys to travel, and I was chasing after that which had inspired me, but after being sidetracked here and quite frankly dying several times, I'm pretty sure I was dead. I saw angels. I just lost my inspiration. I cannot perform. I
Well,
did not
what
look in
is-
the closet.
What is this muse that you're constantly chasing?
She was the most beautiful thing I ever saw. Are you familiar with a satyr?
Heard about them, never personally met one.
Well, this satyr, she was frolicking out in the woods one day while I was out practicing my bagpipes.
Oh no.
And her body was, and I make like curvy gestures, just divine. And her singing voice was just so crystal clear. It was something, a wondrous thing to behold. And I went out to go talk to her, but I guess I startled her and she took off. And I've been chasing after her ever since, hoping to find her again. But I thought my inspiration could be useful to this group. And I feel like I've been nothing but a burden.
No, I'll go just kind of take a seat on the floor. No, you haven't been a burden. Yeah, we had a rough go of it yesterday. All of us felt that.
I got gored by a pig.
You did?
Yes.
Oh.
If it hadn't been for the timely aid of one of our companions, I surely would have died there.
Wouldn't have been for the lightning.
That
bolt
guy
on your
chased
face.
almost all the way back to town by bees?
Okay.
Bees.
Yes.
Yours
then-
had tusk. Mine had just little stingers.
But you came back alive.
Because I ran. Yeah.
I didn't have the opportunity.
You came back alive?
That thing was fast as lightning. I don't know how these people survived. Those tusks were sharper than adamantite daggers.
I mean, despite what we think about them in their very, very turnip-stricken diet, these are tough folks.
And then, what was the other
You have to be
thing?
tough to live out here.
Right. I go and knock on the door and eat a spear to my chest and almost die right there on the spot. And then we got down in there and we confronted that monster of a man. And he just ran up and ripped my heart out of my chest. I don't even know how
Well-
we survived. I was unconscious the whole time.
Luck. That's how we survived. We got lucky. He lost his footing. I was able to push him, and one of those spears that impaled you impaled him.
Did he at least trip on my corpse?
Yes.
Well, I contributed in some small way, I guess. Dying is my superpower, I guess.
No, look, none of us were prepared for what we just encountered down there yesterday. None of us. I mean, a house riddled with traps, very, very angry dogs, and
Those
a guy
mostly vicious
jacked
animals.
up on some alchemist mad creation.
He did have some really big arms.
I mean, none of
Definitely
us,
skipped leg day, though.
none of us,
I
none of
suppose
us
if
could
he,
have prepared for that.
I guess if he wouldn't have skipped leg day, then we wouldn't have won.
So, I mean, yeah, we all have our bad days. Yesterday was just yours.
Well, let's hope so. Let me think about it. Maybe I can rediscover my muse.
If anything, I know you're not going to find it sitting in a room.
But what do you suggest, my friend? I'm trapped here. I can't leave.
I mean, you're not trapped in your room. You can walk around town, get some air. I think Rima's working on something, and Kato's working on something with our new base of operations.
What is
I
Rima
don't know.
working on?
Something with how these people are able to stay alive here, because once again, of very aggressive pigs and very angry bees.
And a madman juiced on alchemical junkie.
And, yeah, and a junkie. I mean,
Well, like, what is she researching though? Is it like some herb or something she's looking at? I mean, she's got to have some kind of clue.
possibly. I'm trying to recover myself. I mean, yeah, you may have failed the most, but I promise you, all of us left with our scars.
I'm curious. You've talked me into it. I'm going to come downstairs. I just want to see what Rima's doing. Maybe there's a way I can help.
Well, come on, let's head downstairs. You know the
Good.
stuff you asked for.
I'm hungry anyway. I think I skipped lunch.
You did.
Damn. Is there any turnips left?
Well, luckily, we're actually having pig tonight.
I'm sorry, I can't eat pig. Pork is off the menu for this guy.
Why?
I swear, I'm scarred by it. The pig ate me. I think I'll stick with the turnips. They haven't killed me yet.
Fair.
Alright, let's go
Fair.
downstairs. Get my
Roll
bagpipes.
athletics, see if you choke on your turnip.
Alright, he said it. We're gonna do it. Alright.
I'm fucking with you, dude. You can
Oh, no.
successfully eat a turnip.
I'm going for it. Maybe. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I know the screen froze up. Give me just a sec. Character and athletics. Go.
You ate the fuck out of that turnip.
I
Good job.
ate the fuck out of that turnip. Nat
You ate
20.
the turnip.
Nat 20. That's what I think of you, pig. Alright, so I go downstairs with that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alexander. There it is. Brain. And I see Rima. And Rima, you are tinkering with...
No, I'm just asking questions.
Oh, you're asking questions at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Rima. What are you doing? I heard you were researching how these people stay alive.
Well, really, I was hoping there was like some sort of medicinal quality to these beautiful turnips, and there aren't.
Are you sure? Perhaps I
well, it
should
just
eat a
seems-
bunch of them.
I mean,
If
I
I eat
feel
a
like
bunch
we've
of them, would
already
that
eaten a
help?
bunch of them, and you haven't improved your health much at all. So
This may be true.
apparently, everybody and their goat is just really good at treating wounds and just general patching up. And if anything's too serious, they quickly patch them up and haul them to the nearest town. So
Other than this one.
my next adventure was gonna be to see what the general store has up for sale, which is here.
I think I could
So-
go up for a good shopping trip. Do you mind if I tag along with you?
Sure. I stand up and make a loop around the room and come back to the bar. Like, oh look, the mall.
I follow her in the loop. I'm like, we have arrived.
Delma turns around, puts a hat on, turns back around. Why, yes. What can I help you with today?
Yes, the merchant stalls.
We'd like
Fix
to
your
we'd like to
management.
browse your goods, good merchant. And mighty fine goods they are today.
So for because I'm actually not 100% aware of everything in Pathfinder's inventory. But yes, she holds all common items, all common ropes, grappling hooks.
Like everything she has is common, or she
No.
has everything that is common.
She has everything that is common. She does not have a large plethora of the items, but she does have at least one of everything that is common. Aside from that, she has 2 potions of minor healing and 1 runestone arcane.
That runestone sounds important. Didn't we get a runestone?
We did. I don't know what it does yet.
Runestones are essentially one-time use consumables that give your weapon magical effects. Believe it's for 1 attack, or it might be for a time limit. I can't remember the actual rules, but they are consumables.
And this is something that we would know, that we would be
Yes.
able to identify. Okay.
Yes,
That's fine.
they are.
I'll make a note.
I will start researching.
Yes, they are. It's essentially a cheap or easy way to give yourself a magical weapon in a pinch when you need a magical weapon and you don't have one. It's early access to one, but they're limited.
My dearest Delma, what would it take for you to part with those healing potions?
Yeah.
The healing potions are a rare commodity in this town, so unfortunately I can't part with them for less than 30 gold
30 gold.
per potion.
Per potion. I see. And what say if I buy both for 50? I mean, we have contributed to you. We've done you a great service, yes?
Give me a diplomacy check with a. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a +2 circumstance bonus because you are
It's your
jacked.
relationship.
Because of your relationship, and another one because you are jacked on turnip right now with that nat 20. So
God bless America. Alright, so
Oh.
11.
11.
11.
I'll tell you what. If you buy both of them, I'll give them to you for 58.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and splurge on the healing potions, Rima?
Well, don't. How does your supply of alchemical reagents look?
I mean, I do have a supply of alchemical of reagents, but they are not. Let's say bountiful. So, why do you ask?
Well, because if you're willing to part with your 2 minor healing potions, I found a pretty considerable stash of them that I could pay you in trade.
Well, let me see what you've got. Let me see what you've got.
I pulled all the alchemical reagents that we have hauled around out, and I'm like, here.
I'll
Is
tell
all
you
of
what.
this worth your 2?
She kind of combs over, looks through it. She's like, okay, well, yeah, we can use this. We can use that. Got a little pretty good bit of this. I'll tell you what. With these and let's say 20 gold, and I'll give you both healing potions.
What do you think, Calafiel? I don't know, they're worth 50. I don't know what they go for here.
How about this, Delmo? The reagents 10 gold, and I'll watch the bar for you tonight so you can have the day off.
Bro's married. Successfully married.
roll me a diplomacy check.
I would have never thought of that.
That's awesome.
27.
Dear, if you will watch the bar for me tonight, I'll take the reagents and a night off. No gold necessary.
It would be my honor.
Treated for health potions.
That was baller, by the way.
Yeah, no shit.
Nice. Hell yeah. that was awesome.
Would never thought of it.
Is it okay if I interrupt real quick? It's out of game stuff, but it's very important out of game stuff.
Okay, go for it.
Or out of character stuff.
I was about to say in game.
No,
in game out of character.
Go for it.
So Runestones are broken.
Okay.
They make an item magical.
Temporarily.
Permanently.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
A debate we have upon us.
Debate we have.
Because you etch it into the weapon or armor, and it takes on that property.
Hang on.
Is that a rune or is that a rune stone?
A runestone just holds the rune, which you use to etch into weapon, armor, or whatever that rune is for.
Okay. I have one here, so let me try and pull up the.
I can almost read your screen in your eyes.
Okay.
I got Runestone pulled up. A flat piece of Hearthstone is specifically prepared for etching a magical fundamental rune or property rune. You can etch only one rune upon a stone. Once the stone is etched, it gains the magical school trait of the rune etched upon it. When a rune is transferred from the runestone to another object, the runestone cracks and is destroyed. The price listed for an empty stone, a stone holding a rune, as the price of the rune. And then?
Oh, I see. Because it's a craft check to transfer the rune from the runestone to the item.
Okay, then I'm telling you the wrong thing that she has in her inventory, because the thing I'm looking for is a one-time use, and it only adds for like one attack or something like that. So it's not a runestone that she has in her inventory. Y'all couldn't afford that anyway, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I see
one.
You have one, and I see the price on it.
I feel like you have one, and I see how much it is.
And I was like, holy shit.
Delma can't buy it though.
Delma can't afford that. But,
what was it called?
I know it's arcane, but might be a shard. I can't remember.
I say shard makes more sense. Sorry, y'all. I know this is super exciting and everything, watching us scroll through text and/or flipping through pages.
I am excited. I'm trying to figure out how many stones I have to stack.
But are you the height?
I am not. There is only one, and he is His Majesty.
Yeah, I mean that's. I know I'm not seeing like shard or anything. I mean I see rune, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Because the runestone is a consumable
Yeah.
But they're
No, it's not arcane. It is a striking 1 rune, and it is expensive. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, striking's dumb.
Yeah.
It's very dumb.
I guess
So
the
yeah,
rich
Be a +1. Huh?
I guess the rich farmers get that to really haul in the turnips. I don't know.
No, striking goes and you add another die to damage.
I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
so. What is it that we/she have?
It is a +1 striking rune.
Which is essentially a weapon go doing from like 1d6 damage to 2d6 damage.
So how much is that, Delma?
That is 130 gold.
And a bag of turnips.
Oh, jeez. I guess I could always watch the bar for you for like a week.
Hey, let's take a vacay.
Just take a vacation. So, 130 gold. Well, I will let my companions know, and if any of them are seeking it, I imagine it's still going to be sitting here.
Yeah, these it's possible it sells, but these don't go quickly.
Does it take you 4 tons of turnips to afford that?
Many turnips.
All the
mini
field.
turnips.
Even the barley turnips.
And then if y'all would like to look through, like I said, anything of common rarity, she has at least one of everything.
What
Yeah,
about some
More
sheets
of
of
something.
paper?
I'm going to take a few minutes if you want to move on to
Yeah.
literally anyone else.
I
I'm going
think
to
the
take
only
a few
other thing
minutes
I'm
to
going
read
to be
through this.
interested is like ink, quill, and some paper.
Ink, quill, and some paper. It's, I mean, I don't even know what that goes for
Neither do
in the
I.
book.
I have not enough screens to have book and everything else up, so.
Well, I have the book up, and Cameron has the physical book, but I have a PDF up, so.
My knee-jerk reactions won't tell me 5 silver.
Or what? Sorry.
Ink, quill, and paper.
Oh, let's see. An entire writing set is, let's see here. Here we are. Common adventuring gear. An entire writing set is 1 gold. Extra
Okay.
ink and paper is 1 silver, and but that's book price. That's obviously not market.
Yeah. So if you're wanting the whole kit, go with 1 gold. Just 1 gold.
Delma, you are a delight. I will take it for 1 gold. Oh, I'll be back. Uno momento.
Okay.
I'm delightful.
Yeah, that's stationery, including a variety of paper and parchment, as well as ink, a quill, or ink pen, sealing wax, a simple seal. Yeah. He really doesn't need the whole kit. He really just needs the extra ink and paper, but
Yeah.
whatever. To the tune of a silver.
He's snooty. He'd get it.
You're right. He's still trying to show off.
Who knows? He may want to send it. You never know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
So, I guess
Sorry, I was
can-
wondering who the hell was knocking on my door, and I forgot Zacchaeus was supposed to swing by and get me back my laptop.
Ah.
It was me.
It was not you. You're right there.
Oh.
He could have teleported.
It was
Barbara.
pretty weird for him to teleport it there while I'm still looking at him and knock on my door.
But you walked away. He could have teleported.
Well, I didn't walk away until after the door got knocked on.
He's magical.
You trying to tell me he left an after image?
Yeah, he's magical.
No. I think I could see through such deceptions.
Wrong.
Okay.
Dumb woman logic.
Ha ha.
When nothing else applies, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Alright, so I'm going to use the rest of the day to watch the bar for her so she can have her day off as part of our agreement and probably be scratching on paper with my new ink set, writing set.
You do that, brother.
Bruh.
Which I did come up with something for you. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not, but yeah, that's what you're getting. So.
Sweet sauce.
I was gonna talk to you about it, but we never got to talk because I came up with it like an hour before session. So, and yeah, stuff happened.
Yeah, stuff.
But anyways, Kato's working on base of operation. Alexander's drinking his wounds away.
Yes.
I'm serving drinks to Alexander.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, patron, how may I assist you?
Can you get me another mug? This one's warm.
Absolutely, kind sir. Might I interest you in our special vintage of turnip ale?
I would love some.
It's been aged for a decade.
That sounds.
That sounds
That
terrible.
sounds just the worst.
I put it
The
down.
absolute worst.
I put it down. I'll slide it across to him. That'll be 3 gold.
It's not that expensive. I know it's not that expensive,
It's been aged for a decade.
but I don't want
is,
it.
This is high premium stock.
But I don't want it. Just a glass of just normal turnip ale.
Well, I've already poured the drink. You have to drink it now.
It's not my fault that you're bad at customer service.
You said you wanted it. That's all I'm saying, sir. You did request it, and I can't
did
quite
not.
put it back in the bottle. All right, I'll tell you what. Just so
Let me
I
teach
can
you about a funnel.
so I can maintain some good customer service. It'll only be 2 gold today.
$2 and it comes with a meal.
Deal. Milk. I'm gonna go attempt my hand at cooking turnip porridge.
Kitchen's open.
I know it's open. I'm gonna go try and cook.
Oh, no,
Shit.
she does not let you.
She's not here right now. She's got the
She
day
is
off.
actually. They sent for her.
Delma's
in the mo-
not there.
Delma's not there, but the cook is.
Oh, the cook. Okay, well then I'll go get the.
Amora. Amora is there, and she ain't letting you touch
He's
her
like,
kitchen.
no.
I'm gonna
Out.
I'm gonna have a
It's
little
out.
conversation. Look, I know the guy. This is a perfect opportunity. Let me cook the meal.
Nah, sweetie, I like you, but and I'm glad to have my kitchen open, but no, okay.
But I once cooked for the royal family of whatever that place was I was from.
I appreciate that, sweetie, but this is my kitchen,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am, I understand it's
So,
yours, but that's my friend.
and I'm gonna take good care of him, sweetie, okay?
Like, no.
Can you take less good care of him? I just want to play a prank on him. Just one little prank.
I knew you were gonna try and tarnish the good name of this kitchen. No, sir. You take yourself back up to the front, or Delma will be hearing from me. Okay? You get on back up there now. I'm
got it.
gonna
Have a
take
good day,
care of your
ma'am.
buddy.
One big turnip porridge. And they're on the leave. And I'm going to go up there with the straightest face I can. All right, I put your order in. It'll be out here shortly.
Thank you very much, kind sir.
You're welcome. Do you need a foot massage too? Perhaps I should trim your eyebrows.
Bushy
That'd be-
brow.
If it comes with that 2 gold, yeah.
It don't. That's going to be an extra charge.
No, I'll. Oh wait, don't want you rubbing my feet and then touching my food.
What about your
It's all-
eyebrows? I can trim those for you.
My eyebrows are perfect, sir.
I don't know. I think they're a little crooked.
Perfect, sir.
I'm gonna pull out a length of wood and slap it to his forehead.
Grady said, "Be careful arguing with the cook. You'll be get back
I
in
feel
that
like this
pot."
bastard just pulled out the cutting board and slapped it to your forehead. You know, the tiny ones that cut up lemons on?
Anyway, I'll bring your food out when it comes out.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Is there any other patrons out here?
I don't know what time of day it is at this point.
Pick one.
About 3:50.
I mean, afternoon, late afternoon. Your buddy comes in. And he's like, "Talmor, how you doing, man?"
Right, I can't quite remember your name because I'm speaking out of character real quick. What was his name?
his name was can't remember his name either. Oh, Krent. Sir Lauren Krent.
Krent. Hey there, Krent. How are you, my friend?
I'm having a hard time sleeping. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I watched
But-
one night.
Eavesdrop,
Assault.
by the way.
Huh?
I say I'm just going to eavesdrop on
Okay.
the conversation.
I'm telling you, man. It's there. It's in there. It's there.
It's
I'm
there.
telling you, it followed me. You gotta come help me sometime, man. But I'll take 2 turtle bales and just put it on my tab. Delma knows I'm good for it, man.
I look down at the handwritten note I've got. Sorry, my friend. It says right here, and I hold it out. I gotta check your money first.
No, Delma knows, man. Just come on, man. Just for good old times. Come on, Tam.
I'm gonna slide him one mug,
Damn.
and I'm gonna put the silver from my pocket into it. Here, man. One on the house.
Thanks, you, Tal. Thank you, man. You're the best. I'm so sorry for the time that I was trying to play that prank on you, and you got your shit everywhere, dude. I'm so sorry. It was funny though, man.
That's all right. I
It's
still owe you
funny.
one for that. Enjoy
Yeah,
your beer.
and then he's back off to his table.
All right. Now the freak shows out of the way. We can start scribbling on this. Yeah.
A few farmers come in. Nothing.
Yeah. In between customers, I'm just gonna be scribbling notes, and we're just gonna run like the rest of the day.
Alright.
Unless there's anything else you need me to actually talk to people about.
Nah, it's in the evening. You'll be too busy to scribble anything because
That's fine.
when the sun goes
Remarkable.
down, farmers come in. But other than that, yeah. And you've got to listen to Flonk because you can't play tonight.
Oh no!
so.
When Flonk walks in, I'm literally throwing my loot at him. Play that, damn it!
Well, if you're letting him use your loot, he'll actually get to use his performance bonus. Let's see how he does tonight. He plays some funky music on that loot, man.
Good, because I can't be up there.
Alright. So yeah, that's you. Alexander, anything else? You just healing up? Chilling?
I want to talk to that guy.
To, Mr. Krent? Mr. Lauren Krent?
When he gets
All
up
right.
and start going, I'm like, oh, there's some elf chick who was talking to me about blight stuff. Can you maybe find her?
Sorry,
Well-
guys. I wasn't trying to click Alchemist Fire. I was
Well,
an
look at
accident.
That's
him. You
fine.
dropped this shit on me now?
Dude, listen, do you not see this place getting packed?
Talk about this tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to that gentleman.
All right. What is it you say? How you introduce yourself?
Hello.
Oh, evening, sir. Mind if I join you? Buy you a drink.
When you first walk up, he kind of looks at you and he just kind of tilts his head away, and then you say buy him a drink. He's like, yeah, sure, I guess.
Go. Sit down. Call over. What was he calling him? Samuel?
Talmor.
Talmor? Go raise my hand to Talmor. Right? And just be like, 2 L's, please.
I think he's away, but
Yeah.
he brings you your ales.
So-
Or he gets what's her name to bring you the ales. The girl that y'all interrogated, Trin. Trin brings you the ales.
So, do you know him? And the name he used. Sorry, it's up my mind, not my character's.
Yeah, he looks up and he's like, "Oh, that's Talmor, man. Yeah, I know Talmor real good. We came back. We came from the. He names that town. We came from there together.
Oh, nice. Did y'all have a lot of adventures? And y'all say?
Dude, me and Talmor were thick as thieves, man. We did everything together.
Nice. I know you. I know it's pretty quiet in here, but you said something like someone's following you or something like that.
I'm so happy to see Tal because, you know, when the Whispering Tyrant broke loose, I got out, man. I got out. I didn't look back, and I'm just so happy to see that he made it. I hadn't seen him since that day, man. It's awesome. It's so good to see Tal again, man. But yeah, who are you again?
Oh, I apologize. My name's Alexander.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I came in from Chelix, town west of here, or the country west of here.
Yeah, I've heard of Chelix. Oh, yeah, they're supposed to be. I can't talk about it, but you know, ladies from Chelix, you know.
It's true. By the way. Yeah. Or you mentioned like someone's following you or getting to your house.
I'm telling you, one of his guys, one of them tyrants men followed me. I know he did. I've seen him.
Is it like around your house or?
I see him. I see him at the house. I see him all the time. That's why I can't sleep. I run. I got. But he keeps showing up. I've tried moving a few times. He's always there. I can't get away from him. Tal's gonna help me though. He said he's gonna help me. I know Tal's got my back. He always does.
Well, not to impose, but I'd also be more than willing to help Tal. In fact, I have a couple of other friends who are quite capable. Honestly, because we don't want to go and just send a good friend out by himself.
Oh, for sure, yeah, man. And he explains his house to you. I don't remember the description. I really don't at this point. I'm so sorry.
Does it normally happen at night?
Always at night, man.
Okay. Well, I know Tal's really busy this evening, but maybe like tomorrow evening or something, we'll be able to. Maybe I can get him to break away long enough so that way we can give you a hand. Put your mind at ease.
Anytime, man. And just go anytime. Anything. Just to get some sleep again.
Yeah, of course. Well, I gotta go. Rima or Kato, are one of y'all here?
No, I'm back at the hideout.
Yeah,
No,
he's doing.
I'm just
he's
hanging
doing
out.
stuff. She's
Here. Like, I haven't gone anywhere. I literally didn't go anywhere all day. She told me there was no healers. Everyone's just trained in medicine. We shopped here. I've just been chilling.
Okay.
Like, I'm no idea what the hell people do for entertainment here besides sit in this bar.
Well, I gotta
Yes,
go.
I did read a pamphlet, and I'll be returning back to town, or I'm in town, back to the feed mill.
It depends on what time of day you get there, and I know it's at least late afternoon. I don't know. You said after after that discussion, so it's. You said right after that discussion when he went and sat down, you went and talked to him, or you waited a little while, Cam?
I waited a little bit.
Okay, so it's like late afternoon.
Well, here, I gotta go meet up with one of those friends I was telling about. I kind of point over to Rima, and I'll go talk to him about it. See when we can help you out.
Sure thing, man. Anything for a friend. Thanks for the drink, buddy.
You're more than welcome. You have a pleasant evening. I'll go walk over to Rima. So how do you feel about maybe helping a guy who's seen way too much sleep a little easier at night?
You know, there's a guy over there
Yeah.
that Palathiel's been good friend.
Lying to, yes.
Maybe a little more tactful than that, but okay. I mean, I thought he was just nuts, but if you think there might be something to it, I mean, what else we got to do?
If anything, I mean, at some point everyone needs at least one good night's sleep.
You know, maybe he's nuts, or maybe someone's like dicking him around. Who knows? But sure, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're here for a hot minute, and I don't really know what else we have to do. So,
Oh, also, apparently there's an elf person talking about this blight.
oh, that's what I was going to ask you, Morgan. Have we seen her today?
No.
That's all the information about. Elf woman talking about blight.
Oh, the some of that gross wolf blight.
Sure. He pulled a half yell. He told me one bit is like, okay, bye.
He was kind of light on the details.
Okay, so we'll have to follow up on that. But in the meantime, I'm down to go investigate this guy's ghost.
Let's do it tomorrow. I'm still pretty hurt.
How long you gonna milk that?
Boopy.
That's 6 HP as long as it takes.
She
Still the same day.
That's awesome because that's coming from one of the people that literally brought you back from death.
How long you gonna milk that?
How long you gonna milk that?
It hurt.
I know.
That's like your doctor, like literally doing a heart transplant on you, and then like a couple days later being like, "Really, you're still bitching?"
It's like, why are you at work yet? Jeez. You need pain meds, Doc. You don't need them.
You don't need them.
That's right, you're consciousness. You still gonna bitch? Come on, man. Sorry I couldn't get you back up to full health. My bad.
It's okay. Body takes time to heal.
Is this the same day? Has a date passed
Nope.
yet? Still the same day?
Yeah.
Should have had more turkey.
Hold on. Do I have any spells left?
I mean, you should have to be full of those spells.
You should be full on spells. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, damn. And then I'm gonna right here in this bar, I'm gonna cast heal on his ass to try to get him to feel better and shut up. Let's see.
The swashbuckler has no tact. The healer has no bedside manners. Yep, seems like a D&D game to me. Thank you, Wolfie, for that comment in chat. Appreciate it.
I have great tact. Just Just not within my party members.
I spend it all. Okay, he's an introverted socialist. So you know he's got to charge that bar.
Dude, it's,
Let us not forget the barbarian picks flowers.
yeah, one of the most peaceful barbarians we've ever met in our lives.
He was a little passive aggressive, but
All right, so +7 health to you,
Yay.
Cam.
whine a little.
Almost there.
But that's fine. We can, I guess, deal with it tomorrow. What's one more night of him apparently not sleeping,
Yeah.
so that you can feel better.
All right, Kato. I guess I don't even know what kind of role this is gonna be. I'm assuming you've been working on the hideout.
I definitely got frustrated, you know, carrying my own rocks, realizing I don't know how to make a door. So, yeah, I'm walking back to the feed mill, mumbling, grumbling, pissy.
Mad as hell because I couldn't figure out doors.
Well, luckily there
Ow.
are some intact doors. I mean, but,
Yeah, but like the back of the hideout is just like a hallway to outside. So, yeah, we're gonna put a wall and a door there. And while everybody was doing their thing, I researched skilled labor. Yeah,
I research skilled labor.
it's cheap.
I have a sticker on my hard hat that says otherwise.
In Pathfinder, it's a silver a day for skilled laborers.
Well, at work, my sticker says, "Skilled labor isn't cheap. Cheap labor isn't skilled." So,
I like that.
hang on real quick though. If
Why
this
don't you
is
put that
something,
on a coffee mug?
right? So I might actually have something for you if you'll give me just a few seconds, because I might could retool something that they have in here if this is something you're wanting to do. I just have to find it because I'm babbling to fill the empty space
To fill the void.
of
While you search.
while I search. That's
How about
not
a
it.
cake?
That's not it. There it is. Okay.
So while he fills the void and reads, that room we do have, I don't know if this town has a adequate craftsman, but that room gives us a +1 on stealth checks. That Rune of Shadows.
Yeah, when applied to armor, it does do that. It turns the armor black and gives you a +1 to stealth.
I like it.
Yeah, I just don't know if we have the kind of a crafter in this town to apply it.
I'm wearing.
Elma!
I would ask her when I'm off shift.
I like how he's meeting her off shift.
Yes.
Do you have any skilled crafters in this town?
We have many skilled turnip crafters.
I hate it.
Okay, what kind of crafter does it take for the room?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't
It
say.
says it's a
says
craft check.
and they
Okay.
have to be at least an expert.
I would
To apply
expect
it.
to be either weaponsmithing or armor smithing. That's just a guess.
I'm not going to require that if it doesn't take it. At least an expert. I'm gonna reach from out into the multiverse real quick. Wolf, are you? I know we've worked on some stuff. Are you expert? He's muted. He's a good boy. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this into my own hands. I'm just gonna make some DM rulings here.
Victoria is a trained crafter, but at level 3, she's getting expert
That's close enough for me. So Delma will say, actually, no. In this town, we have no truly skilled craftsmen. Huh? Well, you know what? We do have a blacksmith. He mostly works with horseshoes. He did come from a big city, though. Depending on what you want, he might be able to help you. We have Metman. Metman is he used to come from a church in a big city. I heard he had done some labor. And well, your friend Victoria, she actually set up shop in one of the buildings on the north side of town, and she seems to be fiddling with some stuff. She might be able to help you.
Fiddle with the fiddle.
Oh, I thought she left town.
I mean, I think she was going to, but then she found some more books in the guy's house down south, and she just kind of wanted to be close by in case she needed to go back for research or something. I don't know.
Okay, I just curious. A thought struck. Okay, now go on with what you were actually doing, buddy. I was just once again filling void.
Oh, no, yeah, it doesn't suit. It does give me some rules I can use, which you can make progress by yourself. But yeah, as far as like putting up walls and doors,
got a
that's
question.
something else.
Did the room conversation with Delma happen somewhere I could hear?
The what? The rune?
Yeah.
Like the crafter, crafter conversation?
Skilled crafter.
Sure.
So yeah, I assumed
mean,
we were still in the bar. He didn't say we
So
had to go
I'm
anywhere to
holding
find
like
it.
4 mugs.
weird enough, she took her day off to buy drinks at the bar.
Yeah, so I'm holding 4 mugs and about to put one in front of Delma, and it's like, I remember once upon a time I was a skilled crafter. Let me
there's
sleep
that guy.
on it for a little bit, and I could probably remember the skills
There
and
is that guy.
techniques for that.
I think we were laying low today anyway, so sure.
Just let me know if you want it. Finish handing out
It's
some
what,
mugs.
like early evening?
Yeah.
Mid to late afternoon? What time is it?
At this point, yeah, early evening, I'd say.
Okay.
So Delma, how does it feel to be on this side of the bar?
It's just the best, sweetie. You have no idea.
What
I'll
are you
take
doing?
another turn of ale. Just put it on my tab.
We drunk
You
as
got
hell.
it. Sit down in front of her. I'll look over at the tab list. Go to pretend to scratch something on her little list and just walk away and it's still blank. What's she gonna do? Get mad because she didn't pay for her own drinks at her bar?
Right.
Oh no, what a travesty.
She's about to get fucking shit-faced.
Well, sounds like I'm gonna have a good ending to this day.
And the bacon.
Bacon. I like bacon. That's tonight, isn't it? When they do the feast?
Yeah. So actually, early evening, they start bringing in everything. Delma is, Amora, actually, my fault. But early afternoon, she started roasting the pig, and yeah, this bar is beyond packed. Like people outside.
Okay, so I'm like
Kinda.
juggling mugs of ale.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong night to
You
volunteer.
picked the wrong night to volunteer.
Dude, it saved me 15 gold. I picked the right fucking night to volunteer.
That's what's funny is I remembered it when I made the deal, but I forgot it now. So that's been, But anyways, yeah. So it is fucking packed in here. The smell of roasting pig is kind of filling up the entire feed mill right now.
Alright, we have
People
a
are coming
question
in
in chat.
cheering.
Is this pig the one that attacked me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
There's your
It is, in
answer,
fact.
chat. It is the pig that killed me.
It is, in
Vengeance
fact.
is sweet and
Yeah.
crispy.
It limped away wounded, and a farmer found him and finished him off and was like, "We're gonna eat good tonight."
See,
So
I helped. Instigated a fight with a pig.
Is everyone at the bar now?
Yes.
And it smells like a very
Bacon.
nice, slow cooked pig.
Yes.
God, that's a great
It's
smell.
Coup
Yo.
chandelier up in this motherfucker.
Oh,
The
Amora
coon ass
done-
comes out of everybody.
Amora done made a coon ass microwave in the back.
yeah.
Look, ain't nothing like pitching some tin and building a fire inside of it.
Like some of the best pork I've ever had in my life.
Right?
No shit, dude. Like,
Jesus.
uh,
Some of the best pork.
anyways, so yeah, that happens. It does have a turnip glaze, but
Of course it does, but you know what? That kind of sounds legit. I could be down
Yeah.
for it.
yeah.
Kato, do you still enjoy it?
I'm mad about it.
I'm mad about it.
But you can't pass up the opportunity for meat.
The pig.
Fucking wipes off the turnip glaze.
Wait till everybody gets real good eating.
Puts a
Finds Rima, throws a mug at her.
Absurd! No!
I thought this was your customs.
So, like,
It's not
after he
awesome.
throws the mug, another mug just goes sliding across the bar right at him.
Rima stands up. I'm not doing this shit again.
Yes, indeed. Wait a minute.
What's the reflex savings throw for,
So I could catch it.
huh?
Catch what? The mug I slid down the bar at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you successfully catch the mug he slid down the bar.
It wasn't like I was hurling it at you.
Are you throwing another mug?
No. One's a limit.
See, I'm not afraid to divine lance your lizard butt.
Get the battery out.
Jesus beam.
She's in a good, isn't she?
Anything else happen?
Now, pretty much everybody's partying, having a good time, eating freaking some awesome roasted pork, and everybody's
Right
it comes
there.
up.
Because it's dripping and you just put it on my mouse pad, woman.
A lot of people come up and thank you for getting things back to normal in a timely manner around here. That it was really hard not having Amora's cooking.
Can I get a paper towel?
They're glad to know that at least most of them, some of them say stuff like, "We never liked Hallet anyway," So just every now and again, the somebody goes and buys Sir Lauren a drink, and every now and again he like points at Tal and is like, "Tal!" But
And while I'm juggling, I start pointing and then go back to juggling.
And yeah, that's pretty much the way the night rolls out. And if there's nobody else you want to talk to, nothing else you want to do, we can go to day 2.
Well, I mean, once I kick everybody out, I'm going to escort Delma back upstairs. So I'm sure she passed out at the bar somewhere.
Nah.
I made sure she was well supplied, sir.
Oh yeah. think we're having some difficulties over here.
Oh, shit.
I'm difficult.
We know.
Are you trying to like hover just like right outside of the screen?
Yeah, pretty much.
I see your.
Well, I mean,
No, I don't.
No!
But...
she's running away now.
I see your hand.
Dirty bitch. Take a shower.
I got a
And
knife.
Oh,
And that-
everyone
that-
look away from that panel. So, how's everyone doing? His wife is strangling Chris.
Oh,
and
That's
that
all.
was the story of Halathiel.
That's right.
Nope.
If you really died
ended,
over
It ended sooner than we thought, but you know,
I couldn't defeat
Later
the
than what-
CR-21 monster.
He will be missed for the rest of the week.
CR-21.
Yeah, that's pretty damn high.
What's a CR-21?
That's like god level.
I do need a
Can I
performance
at
check.
least put the knife down?
Nah, you need
Danger.
that, homie.
Obviously, the element of danger here. So I'm trying not to stab my wife because I can't put this stupid thing down.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Morgan, you're gonna end up drawing on your face.
In danger.
I know
Do
you
you
want a
need a
performance
performance
check. Can I just dance for you?
That's not the performance check we need.
Eh?
How about you? That was
Uh-uh.
impressive.
I mean, it gives you a +1 circumstance bonus because you know.
All
You did
right,
good,
get off me, woman.
but-
I love you.
No.
Yeah,
I'll
He said, "I love you." She
I'll
said,
next
"No."
time I do.
I know.
make
You heard that.
mistakes.
I got video evidence. I said I love her. She says no. All right, you need a performance check, sir?
that's just her telling you
Yeah.
what you can and can't do. That's just how wives work.
25.
Faux show. You did an outstanding job at the bar, and yes, you successfully escort Delma upstairs. She was impressed with your bartending skills. That was a rough night. You did. That was actually a really. I mean, you just hit the check. That was gonna be a rough night, but you did well. Very well.
Did well.
You did well. Everyone was very pleased. Yeah. So
And-
that's night.
Before I end, did anyone ask me if I can remember skills in crafting?
Yes, most certainly. I need a mason.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. He needs skilled labor. So.
I'll pay you a
Okay, well that's good.
So you're
When I
remembered you were a crafter.
When I wake up in the morning and I did my morning meditation, I'm going to remember that once upon a time I used to build castles.
You're great. I don't know when you did that, but that's awesome. So I'm gonna let y'all do your breakfast convo for a second, and I'm gonna go get myself some more water.
You do it.
That's brown water.
No, don't drink the brown water.
Is this Mexico?
Yep, if it's
So-
not in a can, don't drink it.
Pretty much.
So, Halathiel,
Yes.
what was this about an elf talking about flight?
Okay, so now that I'm not juggling about 10 different mugs of ale, when I was down in my fields yesterday, I came down early for breakfast, and there was an elf here. We had a conversation in Elvish. I requested it because it was rather rude of her to speak to me in common when we're both elves. But we did have a conversation. She said she was researching blight, asked me about us killing some wolves. I said we did. She requested some aid, but again, I was in my fields. You brought me out, thank you. And yeah, she said she's going to be hanging around town, so I didn't see her last night. Guess she didn't like pig. I don't blame her. I hate them too.
Well, one, if you just needed to talk to somebody in Elvish,
Who's this?
then I'm going to say in Elvish, you could have just asked.
Well, you're not an elf, silly.
But I speak the language.
You see, you don't understand. She was an elf, and I was an elf, and she spoke to me in common.
Have y'all both transitioned into Elvish at this point?
Yeah, I'm speaking full
Probably.
elvish. Yeah, it went to full elvish as soon as he started talking elvish. My brain just clicked it back over.
I'm sitting there just looking back and forth to both of you.
With the,
So, do you understand where the social breakdown happened?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if you were talking to another cat person, and that cat person was talking to you, they spoke to you in, say, Goblin, would you be offended?
Ask the cat.
I mean, I would then just say in common, I don't understand you.
Well,
Me and
let's
Rima
just-
talk in common all the time.
Hypothetically, let's just assume that you could speak Goblin. And they start talking to you in Goblin instead of in common. Would that not offend you?
No.
Seeing as that they're the same species.
I mean, me and Rima are the same species, but we never talk in our native tongue.
Well, y'all are
Is
just
Rima
weird.
there?
All I'm saying is speaking in common to me is about the same as speaking in Goblin for you. It's just guttural and nasty and harsh, and I don't like it.
I feel like that's a you thing.
Is Rima there?
I don't know. I was assuming Rima was there.
I mean, if it's breakfast time, there's no reason for her not to be there. She's fine. Like, she's not having any health
Does
issues.
she speak Elvish too?
No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm with Kato. I'm just like,
Just watching this back and forth conversation in sing-songy languages.
and I asked Kato. I'm like, you know what the fuck you're saying?
just
I
'Cause I
answered
don't.
her in
look
a
at Kato.
series-
Pork was good last night. I mean,
I answered her with a pig foot in my mouth and a series of gator sounds.
So this is what we're doing today.
And then I'll revert back. I'm just saying, if someone starts a conversation in one language, just stick to one language, or you get looks like this. And
Honestly-
I point over to the other two.
Honestly,
just opened.
and I'm saying this in comment, usually I will speak in common to others that are not of Elvish race, because I understand that they can't normally use the elegancy of Elvish. And I'm actually really impressed you are, so you actually went up a couple rungs in my social ladder. But for me, it was just offensive that another
That's
elf
fine.
would come
I'll
to me
remember
and
that next
speak.
time you're bleeding out on the ground for being
And-
gored by a pig.
I'm doing you guys a favor.
Social fucking ladder.
Y'all got me over here researching soundboards.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's just an Elvish thing. I don't like someone speaking who can, like, I don't expect others to speak my language. But those that can, I prefer them too. And,
Higher on your social ladder.
well,
I'm just simply
Get bleed
saying,
out on the ground next time.
what if she wasn't raised by an elf and never learned the language?
obviously she did, because we've spoken Elvish.
But I'm just saying, what if she didn't?
Well, then
This
she wouldn't
shit
have
has gotten
understood the
deep.
comment I made, because I said it in Elvish.
And then you'd have been rude.
Well, she wouldn't have
Racist.
understood and said, "Can you speak in
Self-racist.
common?" And then I would have brought myself down to her level.
Really glad I
She would have gave me the look like those two just did, and I'd have been like, "Okay, time to bring it down, Barney style."
I'm just walking out the door.
Wait.
My divine Lance is waiting
Rima,
for
Rima.
me to stay here. No, I'm gone. No, I'm already got to go.
Oh,
Hup, 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 hup.
I really don't understand what the problem is. I could be speaking in Elvish all the time.
You could. Nobody would give a shit.
He would
Nobody knows
understand
what
at least.
we're saying. I didn't say that doesn't mean he give a shit.
I didn't ask if he gave a shit. Just at least comprehend.
Yeah.
What is my cat doing?
Maybe full.
but part at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, one, let me try and get Rima real quick. Hold on. Run out the door real fast. Rima.
No, she literally went outside and like sat down on the porch or dirt if there is no porch. She's just being obstinate. That's it. She has nothing else to do. She just wasn't staying. Damn it.
I'll show you.
I learned my principle. It's like the other night when I Discord hung up on whoever that was.
Rima, I'm sorry that I gotta handle that. I apologize.
You don't apologize for an elf being an ass. It's fine. It's like I don't have to apologize for not picking his unconscious ass up off the ground next time.
Well, there's stuff we do need to talk about.
I just want to point out he started it.
We do still have stuff. I do want to get on the table, and then we can go on our lives. Please.
I'm not talking to him right now.
Fair. I think just talking Amuran. It's a prettier language anyway.
He's not worth my amoring. I stomp back inside.
What'd you call me?
Hey, Morgan.
A moron? A moron? I'm not a moron.
Moraine.
So you stalk back in. Rima has returned. And she's staring at me intensely. I still don't really understand what I did wrong.
So we'll keep this short and sweet. Let's find out about the blight as soon as my Discord unfreezes.
You don't look frozen to me.
See, you're fine. Your feed is fine. It's just on your side.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Must be your pooter.
better not be.
Obviously, your pooter doesn't like that new SSD you put in it.
So let's find the elf. Let's get some more information about that. I would like for all of us to go and check out that gentleman's creature or whatever it is that's following him, apparently.
Wait, a gentleman? What gentleman has a stalker? And he disappears. He just fucking disappeared. There he is.
Bye.
Sorry, I have the power of phasing. I just can't control when it happens.
Right. So which gentleman has a creepy stalker?
The one who keeps calling you, Talos, something like that.
That is not a gentleman. Me and you have very different terms or ideas of what a gentleman qualifies as.
He's a soldier that's seen way too much. I mean, I feel like the
Now-
least we can do is just let him get a good night's sleep.
Look, I have humored this, and I've actually stayed out one night and watched his house, and there was nothing.
But did he know you were there?
No, he didn't know I was there. I didn't even go near his house, but I was watching his
Well,
house.
this time we'll let him know we're here, and that he ain't rest easy.
He ain't going to rest easy, because he's 2 bits shy.
He might.
I
But-
mean, it's whatever. I will humor this guy one more time, and I'll even set up an alarm spell around his house. Will that help you ease your conscience on Looney Bin McCrazy?
Well, once again, I feel like it would ease his conscience.
Rude.
I doubt he'll remember you the next day.
He might not.
I don't even have to try to pretend to be this guy anymore. He just connects me with some. I don't even know if the other guy was Elvish.
Just keep rolling with it for now.
Maybe he was just equal.
I do because I don't want him to shank me in my sleep.
So, let's see if we can find the self person. We'll pull a Night of Guard duty for this guy. And then we'll just see what information we can kind of start gathering up. I know I got someone who's wanting to do a little bit of training. If anyone would care to partake in that exercise as well.
Oh, Kato, I forgot to tell you. I've remembered I used to build castles at one point in time. So I can help you with your masonry work.
That'll be useful. Gives
So
us
you
a safe
can
place
put
to
that
sleep.
on the agenda for today. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. This is
Oh, it's
just an
fine.
epiphany.
Tiffany.
I met
So-
Tiffany once.
So I'll go. Just keep an eye out for this elf person. Might make a little bit extra coin today because I'm feeling quite better. And we'll just meet up here around, say, supper.
All right, that'd be good for me. That'd give me a chance to help out Kato in our new hideouts that we took from the dead guy.
Sure.
All right, so after you, Kato.
That's how I walk.
So I'm following him. So and that leaves you and Rima. At the table.
Well, Rima, any plans for you today?
I was wondering, have we explored the abandoned homes on the north side of town?
We have not.
It could be worth it. Unless you have something else we need to be doing.
Not particularly.
What do you think?
Sure.
Then that's what we should do.
All right, DM, you got our plans.
Okay. North side of town. You two are going to work on the
The hideout.
hideout. Cool.
So we're boring. Do somebody else.
Yeah. So, what y'all doing north side of town?
Just gonna sort of go through all of the abandoned houses, see what's there, see what it looks like. If there's any sign of like odd squatters, any odd things, any just interesting things,
Uh,
strange mushrooms.
let's see
Torches.
here. North side of town. So, traveling through the north side of town, you see old abandoned carts. Like there used to be a shopping district. You see a lot of abandoned houses, some in worse condition than others. You do, depending on how well you're searching, you do catch. You do see where Lauren Krent's house is. You do see where Victoria has a kind of remodeled one of the homes that are in better shape. Seems to be doing some craft work in there. And oh yeah. Okay. So near the northeast corner of town, like back
You're
here.
gonna have to relay it to me because it pooped on me.
Like back here somewhere.
Yeah.
There is a dwarf is out there working on, looks like almost like a old busted down barn. He'll actually stop you when you come up. And pretty much he's gonna say something along the lines, do you wear any emblem of your religion on you, Rima?
1 second. I'll look and see. I honestly don't remember. I think I wear a pendant. Give me a second. Yes, I wear a pendant.
So he'll introduce himself and he say, travelers, nice to meet you. I'm Metman. Metman.
Metman?
Metman.
Metman. Okay.
And he'll say, I'm sorry to stop you, but I notice your pendant, and I must say I haven't seen a person of faith come through here in quite a while. Do you plan on being in town long?
Apparently.
Well, you see, it's weighed heavy on me for a while now, but this old barn actually used to be a church back in the day. It was it was a church of Abadar. But just to see some faith brought back to this town, if you're interested, I would be willing to give you my barn. If I know this seems like an odd request, but I would love to see the faith brought back to this town. If you have time while you're in town, if you're interested, you'd be welcome to restore the barn back to its former church glory. It doesn't have to be of Abadar. It's whatever you see fit. But I'd even put Edfer to work helping you if you'd like. You don't have to say anything today, but
I'll consider it.
I just know.
I'll consider it. I have some other associates who have some things going on, but I will consider it. I'll give you an answer by tomorrow.
Certainly. Thank you for your time and enjoy the beautiful town. It's not its former glory, but Etran's Folly is a wonderful place to make a home or eat some great turnips.
Metman.
Yes?
What happened to all the people that used to live up here?
Well, a large portion, a series of unfortunate events. First, a lot of the families, young men went off to war for the Goblin Blood Wars. Shortly after, the plague came through, and then people just started kind of moving away. It just kind of died out.
Ooh.
There's a follow-up question to that, and I just lost it. I don't know. I lost it. It's fine. I'll tell him. I'll see you tomorrow with an answer about your church.
Thank you, my lady. And may I catch your name?
Rima.
It's been a true pleasure to meet you, Rima. And he kind of bows a little bit.
I bow back to you as well.
And he looks at you, Alexander, and he just kind of gives you a courteous bow, like he just realized you were there.
And
Yeah.
Raymond, what is your religion anyway?
I am a worshiper of Ashava, the true spark.
Haven't heard of that one.
Ashava is she is she helps guide the dead to the afterlife. She is what is called a psychopath. And so that is what that's why Rima goes out in the evenings and disappears.
Well, one second. Alexander's asking you.
Oh,
Yeah. That was actually Alexander asking this question.
I will tell him that, she is a guide of the dead into the afterlife. And she it's why I go out in the evenings alone to observe my faith.
Well, maybe one evening you can offer a prayer for me. For someone.
Oh, I was like, are you dead? Did I miss something?
Not yet.
Not quite dead.
So,
And yeah, that's pretty much all the activity of the northern side of town. You do see one other farmer tending his crops out there, and that's it. I mean, the north side of town truly is dead. It kind of saddening, honestly, walking through it. Like you can definitely tell where there used to be. Like I said, there was a market square and everything, but it just ghost town.
I know for me, I got to really do the exploring. I'm going
To
see if I could pull Perry away for some training.
Do it, homie. So you're gonna pull Perry away for some training. So this is a large portion of the day at this point.
Yeah.
You're pulling Perry away for training. Y'all are working on the hideout, and I'm not really sure what Amanda wants to do with the rest of her day. Rima wants to do with the rest of her day.
At the moment, Amanda is also not sure what Rima's going to do with the rest of her day. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to go hunt down Kato in his lizard cave.
Well, that's where those two are at. So
Yeah, so I'll make my way out there, see how that's going.
let's see how it's going.
Yeah.
Kato, give me athletics, and Halathiel, give me craft.
How good did you move rocks?
Okay.
I am very athletic.
Pretty good.
I'll be damned.
How good did you stack rocks?
Oddly enough, apparently I was trained in alchemy. I didn't even realize that.
you big silly.
You big silly.
I'm also now technically trained in crafting rocks. There you go, craft skill.
Things are going very well at the hideout. I'm not exactly sure what it is y'all were looking for.
I don't know
today.
either. He's been pointing and telling me to build, and that's what I've been doing. He
I've
goes,
been patiently
"Door,
waiting for our turn, sir.
wall." Yeah. All right. So me and Kato arrive at the hideout, and I'm like, "Okay, Kato. So what are we doing today?"
Today we're going to the back part of the cave to where it exits out into the ambush point where we were.
Oh, you mean with
We're
all the
going to
spears
be-
where I died?
Right. But
Okay.
just inside where it's about 3 foot wide, we're going to be making a wall so we can set a door here with masonry and the like. And then
And you'll provide the
find-
muscle, and I'll provide the skill. Yes.
yes, and then we'll find someone with the ability to locksmith somewhere later down the week.
I
And
might
go-
be able to do that for you tomorrow.
and go have a key made for that door that had a key, but we never found on Howard's body.
I'm gonna open up a pack of thieves' tools. I might have you covered.
All right. No, we found a key for the lockbox,
Ah.
but
The
not
lockbox.
door,
Yeah,
not
not
to
the
the
door.
door to his hideout. So
Oh, you
What
have
I'm-
to
what I'm
craft
looking-
a
To-
key.
To be
Yeah.
fair, it only locks. It locks from the inside, so it's more like a deadbolt kind of situation. But it could be converted.
All right. So, if memory serves my very fuzzy memory and recollection of that battlefield that I died in, there was a lake. Yes.
there was a pool of water. It was never specified
Sin-
quite how deep it was.
Since y'all are going into this, Kato asked for it, and I sent him a copy of the map. But I will go ahead and send this.
Player head.
Oh,
Put this
I remember
into-
it was there, but my character doesn't really remember
Yeah.
it was there.
So that is in
He
all of your
died
journals
in, like,
now.
10 seconds in that fight.
Yeah, but you're gonna be actively
Yeah.
in there now. So
Right. So
You
I'm gonna
know.
look. When I'm looking into this lake, are there round stones in it, pond or whatever? Like, say, maybe watermelonish size stones.
yeah, for sure.
All right, Kato. So here's the game plan. I'm going to need these stones and bring them here. I'm going to shape them, and I'm going to make a mortar out of some of the sand and clay in the area, and we can build up a stone wall. And I'll leave a spot for us to put a door.
Yeah,
So that's what we're going to do. Is take those stones. I'm going to mix mortar together, and we are going to mortar up these stones into a wall.
Fine by me. Go start gathering stones and dragging them 20 feet over. And there goes Vish this time. I think Discord's just having a rough night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows me I'm good on my side. So
Yeah, I see
I'm
you.
not
I
really-
see you dragging, brother.
I say, yeah,
Rar.
you just slipped into the Matrix for a minute.
Yeah, he looks like a Picasso painting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
for a
was
second
there
he
for a
did.
second, yeah.
There he is.
Hey, hey, good to see you.
All right.
How you doing?
How you
Hi,
So
doing?
he's dragging me stones out of the water, and we're
So-
building a wall.
So I'll say, yeah, the by the time if you venture that far down to go find them,
Yeah, I'm
Rima,
still looking for him.
okay, then they're at this point, I'd say almost 3/4 of the way done. Like they've made
So
some good
I've got-
progress.
So then I'd have the wall at about chest height,
A little over chest height.
a little over chest height.
Like you're like here, like the top of the walls here. The top of the wall that you're trying to make is like here. Like trying
Yeah,
to
it's
scoot
gonna
that
be
here.
up there. I'm gonna have to get.
And you're like here. So it's coming together very well, and it's sturdy. So you've got the door fully made, the doorway and fully made. Like you just got to finish the top of the door and go up
Yeah.
from there.
So at this point, we'll just say when she's coming in, I've got Kato holding up a piece of wood, and I'm hammering another piece to brace into to make the door frame.
Guys, we're staying. I'm guessing.
You're more than welcome to.
I meant in. I know this place has a proper name, but we're gonna call it Plaguestone because no one else is around. We're staying here in Plaguestone.
I have no idea, but we haven't left in a while, and I'm tired of sleeping on a straw mattress.
I was bored.
Fair.
Also, swimming pool.
Big swimming pool. You actually have your choice: murky or clear.
That's right.
Clear.
This
No
one
one
has
wants to
there.
swim in dirty water.
Oh, lightning snake.
As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to attach that as an ornament above this door, like a enter if your own risk kind of sign.
It's a little forky tail thing.
Yeah, it's a little forky tail, asserting our dominance.
I'm looking at the map of the little hideout that he set up.
Yeah.
There's a perfect little cove back behind the base where we could do stuff like activities.
I like activities.
We could do some activities. Huh?
Nothing on that one, nothing.
But we could do karate over there, and we could pin up some velociraptors on the left side.
I like velociraptors.
That's right.
I almost took one on as a pet once.
As a side note, Kato, Grady the Goblin is astounded that your light went from blue to red.
How about green?
It is green now.
My clothes are black. All right, so yeah, I mean, we could like, I don't know how long we're gonna wind up staying here, but this feels like a really solid base of operations. Where if things get hinky or someone's looking for us, the first place they're gonna go is where they at? The female. Okay, but we'll be here behind a locked door with a stone wall. And we can do arts and crafts.
And we can improve upstairs.
I mean, if you want to.
I'm gonna actually point over.
Why would we
the corner,
improve a cave and not the
'cause
upstairs?
While Kato was dragging up some of these stones, I was neatly piling up all the spear launchers, and I'm like, well, we could use those. They were really effective the first time.
Have sentry ballistas.
I'm not opposed. Things are very dangerous here.
They're very dangerous. The boars.
I'm sitting here thinking, can we set that up with like an alarm? And then when the alarm triggers, it just fires the ballista? That would be cool.
I believe that's
75
called a
D6
tripwire.
damage.
75 D6 damage.
Some of those damage it felt like they did.
Guys, you have to fight a dragon. I know where we're fighting it.
At our base.
First,
Come
I
here,
The
lure it.
dragon.
Dragonator.
I lure it to my cave.
Fire the
And
dragon.
fire these ballistas.
Get me my Dragonator.
I'm gonna go pat both the bees and the bear over here.
The bees and the birds.
Yeah. One small.
All right.
There's
So,
also
Remo,
David
what
Lewis.
was it you were actually looking for? You just curious about our new living situation, or was there something more dire you needed?
No, I was just wondering if we were planning to stay a while.
Well, I haven't left yet, so we'll see what the winds bring tomorrow.
Kato? Yeah? I mean, we're stuck here, apparently. Since our convoys dissipated.
Just need more truckers.
More truckers. Convoy.
Once upon a time, I trucked. If I think
Listen
about
here,
it, I
big
took
man.
my
This is
skills
Rubber
back.
Ducky.
you know, when you were raised on True Country Gold Saturday night.
Yeah.
But if we're staying, I might have another venture that I want to get into, but I don't want to start it if I can't.
Well, what is this venture you have?
No, she said venture. I think it's a book.
Oh, I do love a good story.
It
Stay
is
a while and listen.
neither of those things.
Oh.
It's very it's a little personal for now. But I just wanted to see if we were gonna be here a bit.
Well, you know, if you need some aid, I'd be more than happy to assist you if you just let me know what it is.
No offense, but I don't know if you're quite the type to help with this.
I'm building a wall. What type do you need?
She may be laying eggs soon.
I think that's just a lizard folk thing, my friend. I don't believe cats do eggs.
Never had a cat. we're both sitting there expectantly waiting. What is it?
Yes.
It's eggs, isn't it?
It's not eggs. She just shakes her head and like walks away, heading back to town. Says it's not eggs.
It's safe to say, if it is eggs, we have a nice pool of water for you to frolic in. I heard lizards like that, yes? You go lay eggs in the water?
Eggs! My cat eggs! What the hell is wrong with you people? Have you ever met cat folk?
Would they be floofy?
I don't lay eggs.
Hey, you were walking away.
Okay.
I'm still responding. I'm yelling behind me. I don't lay eggs!
And with that very awkward interaction, we're gonna take a break. That's a good spot for a break.
We need to hit that reset button, guys.
Yeah, let's bring this back around. All right, guys.
Eggs.
So yeah, we're gonna take a short 15-minute break, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again in just a few minutes.
Oh, sweet.
And we have returned. We're live.
Hey guys, welcome back to Swamp Mages. So, Rima, have you laid your eggs?
Stab you.
Your mammal eggs. You're now
This is not getting better. Let's move on.
now platypus cat.
Having with a turnip.
Anyways, so yeah. I'm assuming you guys were finishing your day out there. Cam, you were training with Prin? Who? Perry. No, we were just talking about platypus.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Platypi. And Rima. Anything else you would like to do for the day?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go back to that dwarf. Tell him I'm in.
Sweet.
Matman.
Matman. Yeah, Matman is super excited. He tells you that his son will help you as much as you would like.
Okay,
I'm trying to.
I don't know how to start a church.
Well, luckily, he's pretty good at it. So, let's see here. Metman. And his son is Edfer. And he said he's, Metman says he's pretty old. So he can't do a lot of the heavy lifting, but he can, he said as far as running a church goes, it's easy. You build it, people will come just to see it, and you just tell them about your God. And those that find solace in it will be there, and those that don't won't. Edfer is excited. He heard about his father's, or he heard about the church back in its glory days, and he's excited to get a church running again, and he's excited to help.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what's this random other feed? Anyone else see that? No? A 7th blank feed popped up in my Discord.
I see 6. I do not see 7.
It's
Yeah.
7.
You
What?
again. Here.
Nope.
Okay.
Not happening on mine.
Oh, never mind. Fixed it.
I think it.
Oh, biscuit stomped all over my keyboard. Never mind. Cat jacking with my settings.
Mystery solved.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, by the way, Lobo, for your platypodus. We appreciate your grammatical correctness.
Platypodus.
That is
I
the
didn't
plural.
like-
Is that the
like-
plural?
Yes.
Platypodus?
Yes, because puss it applies to feet, and when you make that, like technically, when you make that a plural, it turns into potus. Technically.
Okay.
And the president.
The more you know.
Whoa. All right, so
Octopus works the same.
the evening falls,
When the night
and all through the
has
town,
come,
Not a creature was scurrying.
and the land is
except for the mice.
stars,
And whatever shadow creature is stalking our
and the moon.
confused friend.
Anyway.
Yeah. So pretty much when you all get back to wherever y'all are meeting up at now, 'cause I don't know where y'all planned on meeting.
I did say in the evening we'll meet back at the feed mill.
Oh, okay.
Cameron, give me a I don't even know what kind of roll to give
Don't
you
need a
for
book.
this. I'll let you I'll let you choose actually, either a performance, reflex, or you can either use a reflex save, a performance check, or you know what, for tonight, let's go with that.
We're doing reflex save.
And yeah, you make
Me feel loved.
Give me both.
let's say you make a gold.
Nice.
1 gold.
Strawberry love. So that happens when you snore with your mouth open.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Alright. So, is everyone meeting at the feed mill? Or
That's what he said before we left, yeah.
Yes, Hathiel is definitely heading to the feed mill to get some turnip beer for a hard day's work.
Oh yeah.
I suppose I'll follow along.
We have to talk about pallets.
Fucking pallets.
All right. Once we all get there and get our meal and everything. So how do we want to do this little guard duty thing?
Oh, yeah, for what's a doodle?
I have not expended any of my magical properties today, so I could set an alarm spell around his residence. And if anything does try to sneak into his house, I could be alerted, or I can make it make a really loud noise.
Looking between the people talking, confused because I don't know anything about a guard duty.
Yeah, we talked about it this morning.
In Elvish, though, right?
No.
That was in common. I was speaking for the benefit.
No, they switched to
benefit of
common
all.
before they started talking about that.
My bad, yo. Go ahead.
You may have just not been paying attention. Because it wasn't about eating meat. Someone said
How about
pork.
eating? She's
Are they-
spooling something up, and I got excited because I thought I was saying a donut. I mean,
It's ribbon.
Yeah. That's what
I
I
don't
thought.
even normally spool my donuts. So. Alright.
Well, do y'all want to go in? How far away is his house from?
It's not
Oh,
far.
it's like right up the road. It's like right inside of the old, or the new old, burnt down stuff north of
I
town.
don't think you know.
Like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, it's not far. It's like right there.
All right. Well, we'll go. Let's tell him what we're planning on doing.
Oh
So
god.
he doesn't
Are
think
you
that we're
doing
his
it or am I
host?
doing it?
I feel like it'd be better coming from you since y'all are old friends.
I need more beer.
Fair enough.
Oh, Delma, my love, can you please pass me another turnip ale?
Those motherfuckers had a whole ass monologue.
Oh, I love. He laid it on thick. And yet she passed. She gets you a turnip pail and yeah. That's it.
That's all I needed.
Marks down on a piece of paper and yeah, that's it.
Alright, so I'm gonna hammer it back. Steal myself. I'm gonna walk over to his table.
Tao, man, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, buddy. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm just having a few drinks.
Yeah, I had me a couple too. Hard day of labor today.
Oh yeah. You always work good. You always work good with your hands, Tao.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You remember that time and you built me that little rocking chair for the porch, man? That was awesome. I love that chair. I mean, I broke it, but
And you
that was an
left
act.
it.
Loved it while it lasted.
It was great till then, you know.
It's fine. Maybe one day I'll build you another one. But as for tonight, I believe you met, and I point at those cat people.
That one bought me a drink.
Yeah, that one there. He bought me a drink too.
He's a real nice guy. I like that guy.
He said he's gonna buy another round too. Hey, we're ready for that extra round.
What an ass.
Going over to Delma. Who else, please?
Anyhow,
When you finish this dialogue, something has occurred to me I want to ask you about, but continue.
All right.
anyhow, my friend, he told me he was gonna help me watch your house tonight. So
Oh, y'all gonna take care of that?
yeah, we're gonna watch tonight so you can get yourself a good night's sleep. my friend.
Let's go. I'll show you.
We
I'll
got
show
beer
you right
coming.
now. Let's go.
We got beer
I
coming.
get
No,
no.
no,
Calm
It's
down
fine.
and drink your beer.
It's fine. Let's go. Let's go to it.
But it's right
Everybody thinks I'm
there.
crazy.
I don't
I'm gonna
think you're
show you.
crazy. You know what I think's
Everybody,
crazy? You don't
come on,
want free
Tal.
beer.
He's walking out the door.
I'll drink yours too.
Jesus, that was the best. No. Holy shit. That was,
I feel like he and I have had that conversation.
I have had that conversation. I've heard that conversation. I was there that night. I heard it.
I feel like I RP him the best
Yeah, you got
due
it.
to
Perfect.
due to experience.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna get up, pass by Alexander, take my mug, and I'm gonna go follow this.
I was like, hey, yo, actually, might be serious. That man just turned down free alcohol.
He did.
mean,
I
we're
don't know
going.
what's wrong with him, but I still want mine.
We said we was doing it. But
Speaking of that guy, brings out a powerful thirst.
Powerful.
Okay.
Alright. Who's all coming to
Yeah, who all's
Crazy
going?
Man's house?
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm joining you.
I'm
with Crazy
curious.
Man's. So the thing that occurred to me, and traditionally the church would keep up with time. They'd call it whatever bells, because the bells would ring.
Yeah.
But this town doesn't have a religion, so how do we tell time?
Not yet.
Like,
They're
if you
farmer
wanna
style, sun up,
if
sun
you-
down.
I was about to say, they're sun up, sundown. They're old farmer style town. Like, that's why the feed mill gets buzzing when the sun goes down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sun
So-
comes up, it's time to work. Sun's directly over your head, time to eat lunch. Sun's down, time to drink beer.
Yeah. Like, there is no true actual telling of
Oh,
time.
yes,
in
the
this
way
game.
of our people.
Right?
Because I was gonna ask him. So about what time does this
That's-
this bad stuff start happening? And I was like, how would he know?
I've been
it's
trying
during
to.
beer
I've been
time.
trying to keep all of my time frames at morning, mid morning, afternoon, because technically you don't actually know
No.
What time it
the
is?
official time. You're
Yeah.
literally going off the sun.
About a hair past a freckle.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That hair is casting a shadow on this freckle when I turn this way.
And I believe we're all following this drunk madman to his house.
Yes.
Yes.
So he's just kind of, he's very excited and drunk, and he's stumbling, but it's like, I'll show you. Look, this thing's for following me. I'm so glad y'all are here, and he's just kind of losing his train of thought, and then restarting, and then going, and
I'm gonna take that second
That's-
mug that Alexander's holding, and I'm gonna go walk up to Cato, and I'm gonna ask him, Cato, my friend, do you perhaps have a herb to make someone pass the fuck out? That grin tells me
Rolling.
everything.
I feel like Kato's like.
So we're gonna
can't tell
grind
anybody
this
about
down
this.
into like a little paste, and we're gonna stick it in his beer, and I'm gonna make that man drink it.
Rolling now.
Correct?
Maybe.
I'd say yeah, maybe. It has that effect.
Good. I need him to go to sleep.
I pull out mortar and pestle.
Right?
Okay.
Here, tell him to drink this, and then shove this up his nose.
You got it. Hey, Fred, come here. I got your
Yeah.
beer.
Tal, oh, thank you, Tal. Look, I'm telling you, man, this thing, and he's just chugging, and he's like, I'm telling you, this thing is
Hey.
pure evil.
Hey,
It's
what?
pure
you
evil.
got something, and I shove it up his nose.
You know what? I gotta give him something. What's ooh, so we'll just give him just a standard fortitude save. And I must say no. So yeah, I'm not sure how fast something like that would take effect. Realistically.
He was already 3 sheets
Very,
to the wind.
very, very drunk. Yeah. So quicklier.
Like 30
Well,
minutes?
I'm going to help him stumble off to his bed. And by then it should kick in, and he just out in the
Oh, well,
boot.
I'd say about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
top.
so, okay. So, yeah. So, y'all get to his house, and he's definitely kind of starting to feel woozy when you get to his house. And he's like, I was telling you. Well, He opens the door, and he walks in. He's like, "What was I even talking about?"
You were talking about how tired you were. You worked hard today and you want some bedtime. Let's get
And
you in bed.
when y'all walk in, sure as shit, okay, so
Am I gonna get stabbed
a
again for
sagging
walking
straw
in a door?
roof.
Okay.
A sagging straw roof barely protects this abandoned house from the elements. Piles of debris litter the common room, which shows signs of occupation, although not too recently. A backpack sits in the corner with a glint of silver inside its open flap, resting next to a shattered chair and a moldy old blanket. Quite suddenly, the air seems to grow cold, and the sound of moaning fills the house. And a ghostly form of a man appears in front of all of you. He is similar build and what do they call it, where you're from? Your features, like where you're from.
Heritage?
Ancestry, heritage. His heritage,
Nationality?
his nationality. He looks very similar to that of Krent, and it has a scar over one eye. And
Holy shit! It's the guy I've been
and-
impersonating.
and a pendant on his chest. And
I meant no offense. I was just trying to help you, friend. Don't curse me.
at that point, I need all of you to roll perception for initiative.
Okay, 1 sec. Switching some screens.
You want to throw tokens up so that we can actually.
Just
I will, oh god, because there is no map for this. So,
We'll just roll with them.
There
Hey.
you go.
Matchies. Winning.
I'm going to do my feet after you. I'm gonna go last.
he's gonna roll his.
I'm so happy.
I'm just gonna keep up with this on paper.
Wow, that's one hell of a perception that Ghosty got for not having eyeballs.
Damn.
He's got eyeballs. He's got a scar over one of them.
No, they're not real eyeballs. I can put my finger in it.
You don't know. You haven't tried yet.
You can put your finger in a real eyeball. It's hard enough.
All right, I've got Kato, Rima, Palathiel. I'm missing Alexander.
I go last.
You
I'm
go
using
last.
my feet. Like I don't roll initiative. I just go last.
Okay, so we have 16, 16, and 16. So,
You want
what
just
are your
some-
dexterity modifiers?
2.
2.
Ask me questions like, what's your dexterity, like I play this game. Dexterity is 2.
2.
Mine is also 2, but I'll go last of the 3.
Okay, so between Chris and Amanda, y'all roll off.
Sure. You want just a D20 roll?
Yeah, it doesn't. You can redo initiative or do a d20. It doesn't really matter. Y'all got, I believe, the same modifier. No, perception's different. So yeah, redo initiative rolls, just between the two of you.
Pull a character sheet back up. There.
All right.
Wouldn't have been something for both roll 12.
Yeah.
All right, now I got to pull a character sheet up again.
Kato. And who is and Alexander. Okay, so at the start of initiative, we're doing this. So, need everybody to
1
give.
sec. I'm going to use a reaction.
Yeah.
And this is a verbal, right? It is
This
an auditory
is
attack.
Auditory, yes.
Okay.
It is
yes,
an
I'm gonna
auditory attack.
use my reaction to get my character sheet back up. I am going to do counter performance.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to do a performance skill check, and they can either use my performance for the DC check, or they can use their reaction or their skill.
Sweet. Yeah, I see that. That's awesome.
All right.
Do it.
So, performance is here. 17.
That's not enough, but so
Well,
you do have a hero point.
yeah, and I think this is a good thing to use a hero point on. Let's see. Will save on a failure. Crew becomes frightened 2 or frightened 3 on critical failure. On success, creature is temporarily immune to the ghost frightful moans for an hour. What does fear frightened 2 do? Frightened.
If nothing else, you can
You take a whatever that value is. You'll
You take a
a
penalty equal to this
two
value
status
to all your
penalty,
checks and
checks and
DCs,
DCs.
unless
Yeah.
specified otherwise. I
Well,
think
no, unless
I
specified
am
otherwise,
gonna
at the end of
use-
each round, your frighten goes down by 1.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave it as is, because that's only a failure. Alright, so I did that. And it's a will save we need to make.
yes.
Okay.
If nothing else, you ensure that nobody has a critical failure.
Correct.
Okay, so we all make a will save.
We all make a will
Yes.
save. Wow. Wow.
The DC was 21, so we have Halathiel passed, Rima passed, Kato passed.
I guess mine didn't go through. Sorry.
Yours did not go through. Cameron, you did not pass. You become frightened 2. Which all it affects is
He'll lose. He has a -2 situation bonus to all checks and DCs.
okay.
But
So
every
you got a
turn he'll go
negative-
down by 1.
There you go.
Good thing you get that feat.
Yep. All right, and that's all he does for his turn. So up next is
Put up the
Rima.
ice on my linen. Nice.
Rima.
Oh, there's my the one I thought didn't go through. Oh well.
Oh, buddy.
Oh well.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that sucks.
Rima will. I'm assuming this is like a normal size room and not some giant great hall. Just a normal small room.
Yeah, it's just a normal small room.
Yeah, so she's going to move to him. I'm assuming it's just one action of movement since we're in a small room. I'm assuming it's not more than my speed.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's going to move up to the ghost and don. She's going to cast Sepulchral Mask.
Ghost bed.
That sucks.
Sepulchral mask.
Yes.
Okay. Saving throw is will.
Yes. I'll say it takes the 1 point of mental damage, it looks like.
It
And-
takes all the damage.
It fails the will save.
It does fail the will save, so creature takes full damage and takes a -1 status penalty to will saves against emotion effects for 1 round. And what kind of damage is this?
It is mental. It takes mental damage. Let's see. 1d4 mental damage takes 1 and must attempt the will save. Yeah, it's mental damage.
Okay.
Seems like it would be a good opportunity to use a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. That's all 3 actions.
Okay. All right. So that is you, Halathiel.
Got a question. Since I was leading Guy to his bed, am I already base to base with this thing?
No, technically, it pretty much it pops up across the room from you. All of you, I'm just gonna say we're 10 foot away.
Alright. I am first going to inspire courage.
Inspired.
Yep. I imagine I would have gotten my loot back from the guy after my shift, so I've got my loot.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have my bagpipes. I didn't summon my
I did not
instrument.
expect you to give. No, I did. I mean, no, you didn't state it, but no, I did not expect you to give Flonk your loot.
Yeah, it wasn't a gift. It was a loan. I just wanted
Yeah.
to play some half-ass music while I worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we inspire courage. So all my allies get a
+1.
+1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects. And then I am going to cast Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Oh. Phantom Pain. All right, so we have a will save.
Yep, and he
Again.
gets. I don't know if he gets the -1 for this one or not.
He does. He gets a -1 to all will saves until the end of her next turn. But that's still enough.
Yeah, still enough. Not enough to critical
But
success. So he'll take
it's
full
not-
initial damage, but no persistent
Yes.
damage. So 7 mental.
7 mental damage.
As his body was temporarily raked with imaginary pain.
All right.
And that's it for me.
All right. Kato, what you got, bud?
Going base, popping the old green steam, and then going to see if I can actually touch him. Not real sure I can.
Do it, babe. Go.
Damn.
You touch him.
Touch.
Well, he's a spooky boy. I don't know if I even make contact.
All right. Well, let's see here. 28.
Technically
but it's a
29.
nat 20, so
Yeah.
you crit no matter what. 10 damage.
12.
Huh?
12. He's inspired.
Yeah, well, 14 because what?
He's inspired.
12 damage. So, plus your acidic is going to be doubled as well, so that's 16 total. Now, when you rake your claw through him, what you feel is you do feel your claw pass through him, but it does seem like it catches oh so slightly, catches some meat.
I
But
don't know if it matters for resistance sake. But while raging as a dragon instinct, I get the arcane evocation and acid traits while
What
I'm
do
in rage.
what do those mean? Because it could matter.
It's just modifiers like mental, fear, etc., etc. I genuinely don't know what it means for resistance.
Yeah, does it add any magical effect to your damage? Is what I'm asking.
Well, evocation is and arcane are magic traits. I would.
So
think
it adds both of those traits to your damage.
Yeah, arcane, evocation, and acid.
Arcane, evocation, and acid. So yes, you do feel contact when you hit them. Mind you, it's definitely not at its full potential, but you definitely make solid contact.
Cool.
So your
I
damage.
wasn't expecting to hit it at all. To be honest with you.
So your damage total is 12 from your claws and 4, so 16 total. Okay.
And that's gonna be me because that's rage move attack.
Okay. And Alexander.
All right.
Oh. Hold on. Okay, no. Okay, that's fine. I did it right.
By the way, guys, Paradise Catfish is burning down.
Like
Actively?
actively burning down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
the hell.
Well, I guess that's extra crispy catfish.
Yeah.
That's in poor taste.
Too
All right,
soon.
so
Definitely. When it's actively on fire, yes. Too soon.
Catfish is burnt. That's gonna taste
he-
bad.
I'm going to go. I'm going to move
Sounds like it might be a little something nefarious there, dude. At 11 o'clock.
and try to feint it.
Eh. Sorry, guys. Wolf said he's a ghost. All his pain is phantom.
All his pain is phantom. Thank you, Wolf, for that. Yeah.
So, right, we get to the place where I haven't quite got to. Yeah,
Hey, you got that kukri,
I do.
and it's
And it's
magical.
silver.
Well, I'm not worried about the silver one. I'm worried about the magical kukri, which is magic.
Deception is against his
Perception.
perception.
And he's taking a -2 on that DC, huh?
I don't believe he takes a -2. I know he
No.
takes a
Cameron takes a negative.
Cam- no.
I'll say that this is calculated.
Okay, it's
Well,
calculated.
did you also calculate your +1 from inspiration?
Yes.
Okay, so that's all your math
That's
on the
everything.
table. Okay. Okay, so he does succeed.
He does succeed, but wasn't a crit failure, so nothing.
Nothing bad happens. No bad juju.
No, bad juju.
Then I'm going to swing.
Swing it.
Damn. Is that also calculating your +1?
Yep. That's everything.
Nice. Nice.
Why is the extra 2 damage is precision?
Because when I do after you, I automatically start the round with panache.
Nice, nice, nice. All right,
That's
so
why I
that
did
is
it.
So that's why he's been asking for after you since level 1.
13.
Can something about a
13
body be
total.
hit precisely? Works for me.
Uh-oh.
Character sheet I'm looking at. Oh, that's a lot for me.
That's my.
With your real name.
Sure does.
Uh,
I ain't scared of my real name. Oh, you put my social security number up there. I'm lying. I've never put my social security number up there.
Does that frighten effect go at start going down at the end of my turn or the end of the monster's turn?
I'm gonna say I think it's the end of your
End
turn.
of your turn. You're gonna lose
Okay.
one frightened.
So you're down to frightened 1 now.
Yeah. did it feel like it really connected at all, or?
Yes, for sure. You made good contact. Now, it definitely wasn't the normal feel. You definitely feel like the magic itself was kind of gripping its way through, and like the slashing damage didn't go, like your actual cut didn't go through, but you feel you do notice
I felt pressure, just not.
you felt pressure, but not solid contact. All right, and then it is Ghosty Boy's turn. Ghosty Boy is
Touches
looking
a cat.
right at you, Alexander,
Ah!
and he is making a swing at you with his ghostly hand. Ooh.
He misses.
He misses. He's angered. He does it again. Rawr!
Roar.
Full of fury. It only
Nope.
gets worse.
It only gets worse.
Swinging wildly now.
All right. And that is his turn. Rima.
3 swings, 3 misses.
3 swings, 3 misses.
Rima. Let me see here.
He chose forward too, because Alexander's probably got the best AC in the group.
Well, he rolled a 3. So
Oh, hey, sorry. I forgot. I needed to roll a d4.
Yeah, on that first swing, you rolled a 3.
Morgan. He takes
Then a
3 more
6.
points of mental damage and must attempt a will save because he started his turn next to my sepulchral mask face.
okay. 3 more mental damage. And another will save. And
Yeah.
he gets a negative 1 on this one.
Crash
And
and
he
burn.
crit fails.
So he takes double damage.
So
So-
he takes 6 points of damage.
Yes. And a neg 1 status penalty to will saves against emotion effects for a full minute.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I will then, while wearing my sepulchral mask, just for the effect of it, look him in his ghostly face and say, "Why do you haunt this man?" In the most intimidating voice I can manage. I am not intimidating. My character is.
I thought you was gonna say boo.
Boo!
So allow me to read for like just a second.
Goes piss off, Ghost. Kicks the wall.
Piss off.
I'm trying to intimidate the shit out of this.
It's
thing.
gone.
Let's go.
Boo,
Alright.
motherfucker.
So he looks at you and kind of he still has rage on his face, but almost like hearing you, he looks at Krent and he just moans, and that's it. That's the only response he gives you.
I didn't know if he had any like ability to.
Yeah, that's why I was
communicate.
checking. Yeah, that's what I was checking.
I wonder if this guy died of dehydration after he shit everywhere.
Because all moaning. Is that why you ask?
That's the sound I make when I can't get off the toilet. And
Ooh.
I'm,
Let's see. Who is next to me? Who else is within 5 feet of this guy?
I mean, I guess
5 feet of him or 5 feet of you?
Me. I am within 5 feet of him, so I'm assuming you're within 5 feet of
within
me.
5 feet of you, yes. Like, my mental image, I think we're all 5 feet from you.
Yeah.
Now I was just checking. I tell you what. We are just going to. Was that one action more?
That was what, to talk to him?
The interaction that we had. I didn't know if you were
Nah,
counting that as an
that's a free action.
action. Okay.
I mean, if you were to continue to keep talking, it might dig into your actions, but no, that was a free action.
Okay. This is going to do chaotic damage if it hits.
Jesus,
Jesus
Bane.
thing.
Jesus,
Stop
Bane.
it.
Divine Lance.
But I don't know if a 13 hits.
Unfortunately, it does
14.
not. 14 still does not hit.
Okay. Sorry, I am singing of our heroics.
Yes.
Yes. No, no, no. No, da, 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 da.
Okay, so I'm just... So Den.
And then,
hold on. I missed something. I don't think I can magic weapon Potato's balls. I don't think I want to get that close to them to touch them. Let's see.
Tuck my elbow.
Try to see if I have anything else to give to this thing. Damn, I forgot to grab a new cantrip.
So,
Damn. Yeah, I don't have anything else to give this guy.
don't feel
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
I totally forgot I was supposed to get a third first level spell until like when we were in intermission. I was like, let me just plug this in real quick.
Let me just slap that on there real fast.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, hey, wait. What does this do? No, I know what that does. No, I'm good. I can't do anything else.
All right. Alrighty. Well, after Rima is Halathel,
Who's going to continue to inspire courage.
continuing the inspiration.
And I'm going to rake him with Phantom Pain again.
Phantom Pains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. He gets another will save. And
That's a
that
failure.
is a failure.
Alright, so he's going to take full initial damage and the persistent damage. So let me roll another d4. Alright, so it'll take 7 points of mental damage total. And it also becomes
Alright.
sickened 1. If it's capable of being sickened 1.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. He is not immune to sicken, so what does sicken do?
I don't know what Sicken does. I do know that he will continue to take the persistent damage until he recovers from Sickened 1.
Alright. Cool. And what else you got for me, bud?
That's it. 3 actions.
That's it?
Yeah.
All
Takes 2 for Phantom Pain, 1 for Courage.
Alrighty.
Also, being sickened, you feel ill. Sickened always includes a value. Blah 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 blah.
I'm sure he gets a negative on something.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's AC or attack or any of that.
So what I clicked on doesn't.
I can go here to Sickened and open this up. Alright, you feel ill. Sickened always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to this value on all your checks and DCs. You can't willingly ingest anything, including elixirs or potions, while sickened. You can spend a single action retching in attempt to recover, which lets you immediately attempt a fortitude save against the DC of the effect that made you sickened. On a success, reduce your sickened value by 1 or by 2 for a critical success.
Okay.
You make yourself throw up. That's awesome.
Cool. So right now he is at a -1 on all checks and DCs.
Yep, and technically a -2.
-2 on will. So sweet.
He's not having a good day.
He's not having a good day.
All right.
Whoops.
Is that
I
all
put it
for
in there a second time?
That's all for you, Hal?
Yep, that's it for me.
And Kato, what you got for me, bud?
So excited! I've never killed something that's already dead.
The first time for me too.
Oh no!
Does a 10 hit?
Like that, you're not.
That's racist.
Freaking pallets.
Fucking pallets.
How about a
There it
16?
is.
That's nice, but unfortunately, it's still a miss.
16
What?
still a miss.
Yeah,
What kind of juicy fruit business is
it's like you're trying to hit a ghost. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. Does a 13 hit?
this? You know what? I'm going.
I'm going home.
So he did.
Hey.
So Kato did his best impression of the ghost by swinging wildly and missing. It's just passing through him, man. It's just not making contact. Sorry. Alexander.
All right. I'm going to go and try to feint him again.
All right. He's gonna get a -1 on this one. That's a good one. He failed.
Ooh.
That ghost can see some shit.
It can if it wasn't busy, holding its stomach.
Holding its stomach, freaking out from the mask.
Freaking out from a mask.
Man, that was close. Jesus.
Also spazzed out that he's fighting a mirror of himself.
So it is flat-footed for my next attack.
Okay.
So -2 to AC.
Yep.
Super silly question. Does it look like it's fading out of existence?
I mean,
As much of the ghost that it can be fading in and out of reality.
okay. So he's obviously not feeling well.
Yes.
I would not know how to even explain a ghost pain. I really.
Ghost in pain
I-
with an upset tummy.
Fair enough. So.
I'll say his image, his visage is very, very distorted. So, yes, that's the best you can get.
Go for it, guys.
Go for it.
Yes.
Wish
All right.
somebody touched my elbow.
I'm gonna go and see if I can finish this guy off.
He is flat-footed for you.
25 to hit?
That's with the +1.
Oh, that's with the +1?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I put all that in there already.
Sweet.
25 to hit.
Don't 24 to hit. He's already mathed it.
Yeah,
Whatever
I
you
already
did.
left it in there.
Okay, so 10 damage because it was not a critical. Although
Plus
that
extra 2d6.
plus an extra 2d6.
Because
So
I was
roll
doing
your,
my finisher.
so roll your 2d6. And that, sir, is enough.
Yeah.
That finishes the job. So, unfortunately, it's
Come on, buddy.
huh? Huh?
Nate's face.
Unfortunately, I don't really know a cool way of ghosts dying. I don't. But you know,
Maybe an explosion of lights and sparks.
Yeah, you lunge it in, you lunge your kukri into them, and I mean, you know what? You give it to me.
All
How
right.
do you do this? I can, yeah. You can go for it.
So, as the ghost kind of floated up out of Kato's reach, I go use that little ranky-dank bed that's next to him, jump up, and with a spin just slash where his throat is. Holding the kukri in my backward, just cut clean across, 3-point landing as it just slowly just fades out.
With a gurgled moan.
All right, so I did finish watching Black Widow, and I gotta say this: such a poser. Ugh.
It was still fucking awesome.
If you haven't watched it, that part was funny. That had me giggling when they called Natalie a poser because she always did superhero landings. Nice
So,
3-point landing.
at this point, obviously there's no loot because he's a ghost.
He's a ghost.
But sort of loot because the pendant is still there.
I'm gonna pick up the pendant if no one else makes a grab for it, because I need to complete my disguise for this guy.
Well, I am
I
going.
don't get happy. I was like, you literally learned
I need Rima to roll a perception check.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You notice that this is a holy symbol of Eomedia.
Okay.
Now I need you to roll a religion check. Okay. I'm going to give you a circumstance bonus because of your religion. The only way that this spirit will be able to find true rest, you know because of your teachings, because of being the farrier of the dead, your God is quite versed in this. So the only way for the spirit will return in a few days. The only way for the spirit to find true rest is if you were to give that pendant a proper burial.
In that case, I will tell Halathiel, I hope you don't plan to keep it.
Well, originally I was only going to keep it for as long as I have to keep up the charade as being this guy's friend. Why?
Because that ghost will be back if we don't dispose of it properly.
Oh, and then I'll throw it right at Rima. All yours then, by all means.
Wait a minute. So round two?
I mean, the player in me is going, XP farm!
I feel like the DM and Morg is like, nah, Holmes.
Nah, Holmes.
Right now, Holmes. Yeah, you only get one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
So yeah, I am like offering it up to Rima. Here, would you like to do the honors?
I can.
Excellent. Anyway, I think since this fight is over, I'm going to be switching the screen back around. So one sec, un momento. We're going to go... that one. Okie doke. Granted, I kind of, well, I don't know, kind of iffy in the word.
Mopo, I seriously
yes.
thought about when he said the ghost dies, I was like, supernatural?
Could be.
Hmm? Oh, and Cam, you're no longer fighting.
Rima, are you taking the amulet from me?
You said you threw it at me, so yeah, I'm going to try to catch it.
Well, thrust
If
vigorously.
it hits the floor, I'm going to pick it up, so yes.
I wasn't actually going to throw it, but thrust vigorously in your direction.
But yes, I do take it.
Okay. Good. And I'm just going to let this guy finally slump into his bed. Just let him go and watch him. And then I'm going to
Hopefully
look at
your friend
Alexander.
can sleep now.
Do you think this was what was bothering him this whole time? Is our job done? Because I could totally go to bed myself. I had a hard day of labor.
I think it is.
Good. Just in case, I'm gonna go like walk around the perimeter of his house, and I'm gonna cast Alarm using my last spell slot of the day, and I'm gonna set it up to mental.
Well, he is currently passed out on the floor because he took some drugs, unknowingly, unwillingly.
Well,
Uh,
I had him propped up the whole time.
He's out.
And
He's
then I
gone.
pushed him into his bed.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
At least
I made
you
sure he
at least you
hit
gave
the
him.
bed.
Yeah, bed. That's good.
Yeah. And then I cast the alarm spell around it, set the trigger for mental, and I set it for anything other than him.
Okay.
Rat scurries across the floor in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
He's under attack.
What was that noise?
War were declared.
War declared. All right.
Honestly,
So-
a rat could not trigger my alarm spell. It's too small.
Yeah.
For the sake of time, we're just gonna because that's pretty much all the hot points for tonight. I'm assuming. Rima, do you intend on giving that thing a proper burial tonight?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
That is my current top priority.
Well, for the sake of time, just so I don't have to try and remember to fit this in later. Pretty much the next time y'all see Lauren Krent in town, he is pretty much a different person.
Sober. Coherent.
He is sobered up. It's like a huge weight has been lifted off of this man's shoulders. And knowing that it was this group that saved him, he comes to you and wants to thank you with the only belongings that he has left to thank you with. He has no use for them anymore. He's done with fighting. So he is going to offer to you 2 minor healing potions, a potency crystal,
Nice.
and a +1 longsword,
Fancy.
which was his personal blade.
That's a good question. What am I actually trained with as a Bard?
Now, he is no longer calling you Talmor.
Thank the gods. Because I am not Talmor. But you had me concerned there for a little while, so I played along.
I'm well aware now. My grief had taken me over, and he'll say, "Talmor was my best friend. We did everything together growing up. But when the Whispering Tyrant broke loose and the fighting broke out, we got separated, and I left him to fight alone. And I didn't see him again till after the battle. I found his corpse, and I took his holy symbol with me. And I guess between my grief and the horrid way of his death, he must have latched on to his symbol. And I thank you all for that.
Well, I may not have been your friend, but we sure did have some fun together.
And that is pretty much how that ends. So, good job, guys.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yay!
Alright, so
Good.
off topic, does anyone care if I pick up that longsword?
Now go ahead.
Because ironically, I am trained in longsword.
Go for it.
Do it.
Mm.
What have you been using since we started, other than spells? I mean, you're
A
all bard,
crossbow.
right?
It was just something I had that I could pick. I picked a crossbow.
Ah.
But longsword will work, and I have an ass ton of spells I can do for melee combat too, which is really cool. Even though I died.
Even though.
All right, so that's where we're gonna close it off for the night, guys. Good work, everybody.
Yeah.
Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you were at least mildly entertained. And
Oh, and Lobo probably should have salted and burnt the amulet, because Supernatural is like, you know.
hey, I said
The
proper
field guide.
burial. I didn't say what that proper burial was. All right.
All right. I mean, Supernatural is the field guide for dealing with Supernatural.
Yeah. So that's probably is, you know.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for hanging with us. I know it's a little shorter than normal, but we'll be a little bit better next time. Maybe. We're gonna
Work's
try
kind of
really
crazy.
hard.
It depends on how much our DM works between now and then.
Right.
My work has exploded. So,
I do promise that if he dies,
yeah.
I'll reanimate his body with an animate dead spell, and that way we still have a zombie DM.
Yeah.
He may just
Zombie
growl at us,
DM.
but we'll have a DM here.
He would be able to tell y'all how ghosts die
Right.
better than I
Properly.
could. You know, he would be a little bit more in tune with that. So, or I would, I guess, at that point.
All right, so
So.
moving forward, we've got Monday with Vamarin, who's going to continue playing Bloodborne.
Yep.
When is your Halloween special thing there, Cam? Is it gonna be? Have you picked a date yet?
Have not, unfortunately.
All right, so date incoming. Just stay
Date
tuned.
coming.
Follow our Twitter and Facebook for updates, and yeah, we'll see you guys Monday. Night.
Good night.
Bye.
Stay swampy.
Stay swampy.
Definitely bathe. Do not stay swampy. With soap.